Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? What we got going on? Hey. It's my jam right here. Ah, I like it, Poison. I like it, Jacob. Anime JT is real. Anime JT is real? What the hell am I wearing? What do you mean I'm wearing? Skinny, I'm wearing a normal outfit. What do you mean? You're not liking the drip? Alright, let's look at Anime JT real quick. Gives you white middle school girl vibes or PTSD? Oh, really? Why does it give you PTSD about it? What'd they do to you? Cyberpunk and... Oh, no. 3 million views, that's crazy. Okay, let's look at something else. Are they crusty? What, the white girls or me? Because I'm not crusty. I'm sexy. Don't get me confused with those other hoes. Alright. That ain't me, Skinny. No, sir. Let's look at this. What the heck? Oh, it's not working. I didn't even look at this. I'm sorry. Where's it at? Media share? It was an art. Alright, Vivian, look at your art real quick. What we're talking about. Cause I'm a little curious. Alright. First off, Vivian has thrown a bunch of art out randomly at times. Whoever that is. Think of it as an NFT. I like her. That's I'm gonna name her Sakura. Just like every other Sakura. This reminds me of you know, if it wasn't for this thing, it reminds me of Teen Titans. Reminds me of Teen Titans. Those old pictures are from a different software. Oh, one that cost money and was online. But the new stuff is on my PC. Okay. Before pictures kill me. They're kind of funny. There's like a boss. This is like that's a One Piece character. I'm gonna tell you. Let me text my friend. Who's this One Piece character? And then he's gonna be like, I don't know. I could be a good artist if I wanted to spend time on it, but I correctly predicted that software would kill art. It won't kill animation though. Not yet, at least. Anime dreams. This guy isn't bulky enough to be me yet. I need like bigger arms. That shirt is maybe something I would wear though. Maybe. It seems like I'm surprised about something. Like I read online, I get like a text message that says, "Hey, I like those pictures of you," or something like that. And I was like, or I get sent a boo picture. Awooga. This reminds me of boo picture. This is 4 picture though. That 4 picture is pretty good. I've gotten more use out of the 3090 doing this than I have doing games. This is the one that made me choke. This is pretty funny though. Looks like your brother. It kind of reminds me more of my brother actually. This looks exactly like my brother rather than me. Not the right one, the left one. Hey, it's Skinny. This is like the intro of an anime for Skinny. This one, Skinny's love interest looks at her. The before pic is close to my normal art style. That's fair. I suppose I purposely made the before pictures a little shitty as I could while still being usable. Okay. Nah, this isn't the Vivian one. Vivian, why aren't you bald in these? Come on, bro. Vivian, stop trying to have the cool guy haircut. That's not your hair, Vivian. That's not your hair. This one I'll accept. It seems like what you made seems like if it was like Cowboy Bebop. And this really seems like more of Futurama in a way. Seems like the setting of Futurama. Like we're putting Futurama or something like that. Vivian's half black. Yeah, it's his twin brother. There's Vivian and there's Conquest. This is Vivian. And this is Vivi. This is Viv and Vivi. The anime JT. Look at Skinny. They did Skinny dirty here, not gonna lie. I remember I saw this, I was like, they did Skinny so dirty, bro. They did her so dirty. Viv and Ian? Why Ian? That's her brother's name. I like that. This one's better though. This is if Skinny became royalty. I know why it's called that. Nah, this is my new profile picture in the server. I'll use this as my new server profile picture. Called Anime Dreams. Hey! Dun, 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 dun. So now I'm trying to look at. Let me change our profile. How do I edit this? How do I edit my user profile? I found it. There we go. That changed it. I look like a My Hero Academia character in that top one. You do look at My Hero Academia character in that top one. I don't like this JT one. I don't like this JT one. Let me call him real quick. You mean Anime Bebe? I'm not sure I want to. Oh wait, I was gonna say I'm not sure I want to show her face. I'm like, wait, that's not even. She's already showed her face. There's a few anime JTs. Oh, you alright? Hey, I gotta show you some.
Bro, you fucked me up, bro.
I fucked you up?
No, dude, look at my hair. I look like Tintin, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. I can't.
Nah, bro.
Stop being big. What is up, bro?
Bro, no, you look good, bro. You look good. Yo, come back, bro.
It's actually over. Look at me, bro. I'm hideous, bro.
You're gonna look good in the comedy show. Hey, you wanna look at something though? It's anime version of you.
What? Let me see.
All right, this is one of them. So this is what an AI did to you, bro. You came from this to this.
Oh, I like that one, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. You know how I feel inside, bro.
It's how you feel inside.
That's what I feel like when I'm high, dude.
Bro, this is your JoJo's character.
Oh, what? I look gay as hell, bro.
Vivian through the left this one.
Vivian, damn, that's not great, dude.
And there's a blend of them. Oh.
Oh yeah, that actually doesn't look. That looks pretty good, and it kind of does look like me, like
Yeah.
except for the eyes.
I think the eyes don't even look like you. Your eyes are smaller, but that's anime for you, you know. This is me.
That is you.
All right. I'm not that skinny.
Yeah, the hair is wrong, but like that is how I see you, bro.
That's how you vision me every single day.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, they didn't fuck up your haircut though. It's all right.
Look at this, man.
Bro, I only see the top of your head. Let me see your whole face first off.
I would show you the top of my head, but I'm like 90% naked right now, bro. I have no shirt and pants. I just have underwear.
You act like I've seen you walk around in your underwear before.
Yeah, but I'm a different man now, bro.
No, you're not. You're the exact same person. You just graduated with a degree.
Wait, how do I the top of my head? What is this? Like this? Like that?
Oh yeah. Oh, you get the waves?
I get the no. This is like normal.
Bro, you got waves now?
Yeah, dude. I walk around New York wearing a do-rag, bro.
Imagine you would walk into work with a do-rag. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Walk up to my coworkers. Salutation.
Salutations, man.
Dap me up, boss man. Bro.
You go to the pizza store, just like grab up a slice. It's like, yo, bro. This shit's swagalicious.
I say it directly to the cashier.
Just takes your pizza back. Give me that shit.
Give me no fucking pizza for you. Like, dude, I literally went to a pizza place like last night, and then the owner was like, the cashier was like clearly gay, and so that would not work at all, bro.
If you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the truth. The gay people are very protective of the black community and what they have. More protective than the black people themselves.
Yeah, dude. Like, if you insult a gay person, it's over. It's actually over. They can't. I don't know. They can't really laugh it off. They're just like, "What you say, bro?"
Aren't you gay?
Yeah, I'm actually like 95% gay, bro.
JT would always go around to me and just look at me and say, "I'm gay."
Yeah, dude. Dude, it's really bad. Like, I can't do that in New York. I can't.
Yeah, I know you can't.
Oh, fuck. I wish there was another word for gay people. Like, that's not
What?
bro.
That's like so bad at a concept. I wish there was another word for gay people. That is so bad. That's how slurs get made. Every single
That's
time.
how slurs get made, dude. Like homo. That's not a. That used to be a shorthand. Now it's a slur.
JT used to move to Alabama.
You're on stream right now, bro. This is being listened to, bro.
Don't worry, cut it out and post.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing you said on stream. You know what the worst thing you said is.
Yeah, dude. Oh wow, bro. Fuck, that was like. It's one of the worst things I've said. Like, period. It's not.
I don't know about that one, but.
What? It's up there. Like, top 10 for sure.
It's up there.
It is up there.
It was one of the worst things you did do.
Bro.
It would have been worse if you just took off your pants, but.
Yeah, dude, I gotta like meet with girls tonight, bro. And I decided.
Wait. This just jumped. What do you mean? I mean, with girls, you got like a date, or is like what is happening?
It's like hang out with people that I don't know that well, you know?
Like
So,
work friends or?
Yeah, like I know one dude, and then like he's like, yo, I'm rolling tonight with these girls, bro. You want to come? And I was like, okay. And then I got this haircut.
And you don't feel confident now?
No. I wasn't feeling confident before. Now I feel even worse.
Maybe they won't notice.
Yeah, it's just, oh, dude, I can just wear a hood. Oh,
No,
yeah.
but you're gonna look really worse. I feel like for New York, it doesn't work there.
Maybe, but it's also kind of cold now, so it could work.
I feel like for New York, it's like you gotta wear a hat.
Oh yeah, dude, I don't have a hat. Fuck.
You know, normally I would feel bad for taking your time, but I feel like you've gotten way earlier. You got ready way earlier than you wanted to because you're so nervous.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like every time you get nervous about a thing, you get early. You get ready way earlier than you're supposed to be.
Yeah, either that or I get like ready way too late. Like 5 minutes before I have to go, I'm like, alright, I should probably take a shower.
Like for graduation.
Dude, graduate, yeah, that was really cutting it close.
You cut it way too close for in every aspect there was in graduation. You cut it way too close.
Yeah, I missed the deadline, bro. I didn't
You
even
missed the
cut it.
deadline. You barely got a ticket for your mom.
Oh yeah, bro. Easily the worst month of my life, bro. That was insane. That was so bad.
You almost didn't get the chance to walk.
I ended up going dead last, dude. Dead last in the entire graduation.
You didn't get your degree in the mail. I mean, it's in the mail.
Oh yeah, it's I got it a few months ago, and now it's like sitting at home. And I don't do it because I lost the coverage. I lost the cover, dude. I can't do this.
I can't do it.
Bro, it's over. Fuck.
I'll fly you out to Indiana. That's like probably one of the worst things you want to hear. But don't worry, Robert. I'll fly you back to Indy. No, bro.
No, bro, please. You don't know how long it took for me to escape, bro.
It took me. I got trapped there, and I took me 4 years into the degree to get out of there.
Yeah, bro. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think I gotta run. I gotta pick up that Uber Eats order.
You're not even eating out with them?
No, I am, but like I want to eat first, in case it's I don't know. I just I'm hungry now.
This is a weird thing. Okay, I'll let you do your thing.
Alright, I'll see you, bro.
I'll see you. Peace out.
Yeah.
JT is the funniest person. I feel like a month dose of JT is in 1 minute. That was a month dose of JT in 1 minute. It is pretty funny. We caught up with JT. That's a good start to React Friday. What happened? Indiana commentary is legendary. What is this on Twitter? What's happening? What's happening with Twitter?
You don't know this. This could be Katie's last stock of the tournament. So, we're being a little bit calm, but just to make sure you all know this, this could be Katie's last stock of the tournament. So,
That is great. That is great commentary. Perfect commentary, actually. It was their last stock of the tournament. Yo, this song right here, actually, I have bad memories in the song, but I like the song a little bit. So, here's a backstory for you guys. So back when Mario Party 10 came out, a lot of my games I used to play, I always play with my cousins, and it's 3 of us in total. So we put my brother in there as everything. Is it too loud? Is it? What? My bro? Alright, I'll stop. So my cousins and I used to play Mario Party together, and then my brother joined us. Now, I'm sorry, Elsa. My brother joined us, and what happened was he ended up getting 4th, and he ended up crying, and my mom got mad at me. All I remember is my brother crying and hearing this song play in the background. I was jamming to the song. My brother was crying though. Core memory for me. Your video game PTSD playlist? So what do you mean, like songs that are good for you or songs that are bad for you? I hope you don't have songs that are collected that are bad for you. This song is a staple in my history as a child. Anywho. Core memories? Oh, okay. What do you mean nostalgia? Not PTSD? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to React Friday once more. We are going to have some fun with you and me, and we're going to watch those fun videos as usual. Now, I hope you guys are ready because we have a couple of videos lined up, and people put some videos out there, and hopefully we can watch a lot. So, yeah. You can call it nostalgia, okay. Alright, so I have a few videos right here. You call it autism? I feel like that's a crazy thing to say at first. Alright, so obviously we're gonna watch something that's related to video games like Mario Kart.
Hey, welcome back to an ongoing series.
Alright, this is an ongoing series. The Japanese Mario Kart is very different region break. So we're gonna watch this video. It's pretty interesting. Japanese Mario Kart versus, I guess, US Mario Kart or something like that. I think that's the comparison for today. So I hope you're ready.
Where we basically look at the regional differences between the same game in two different regions. After a couple episodes, I'm starting.
I started over.
Hey, welcome back to an ongoing series where we basically look at the regional differences between the same game in two different regions. After a couple episodes, I'm starting to notice here that there are a lot more regional differences in the early games where companies seem to really care about whatever region that game is going to be released.
Oh shit, that's kind of sick for Animal Crossing. They had like the colors of the Japanese flag and everything. Oh shit, that's kind of sick. Do I hear myself? What the? They had like the Japanese flag and everything. I didn't even know myself was playing.
It was Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo and Mario Kart 64. You're going to find here that Nintendo made a lot of changes based off of the idea of not getting in trouble, with a couple of little things here and there that were either touch-ups or going along with the established naming conventions of certain characters.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or do something that I feel like not enough game companies do to avoid their main characters from sounding silly, which is audio overhaul, even though the characters were speaking English. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Why don't we jump right into it and hit you with one of our four categories here?
Mario Kart. Let's go.
And again,
sound.
We're picking sound because this is one of the most absurd things that I've seen in any episodes that I've covered so far.
Well, were there so many courses in that game? I didn't realize there were that many courses.
Whenever it's relevant to whatever topic we're talking about. But in this topic, this is pretty much exclusive to Mario Kart 64. So let's get into it. The first thing I have to mention is the announcer voice when you pick an option from the menu. In the US, you might remember that it's voiced by Mario. Mario Grand Prix. Which was an excellent choice from what was originally recorded. Originally, it was just a generic announcer, and I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of Mario versus this Japanese announcer that is speaking English, and you can judge for yourself which one's better. Option. Data. Mario Grand Prix.
Yeah, okay.
Trial.
Option.
Mario Grand Prix.
I like this guy. Mario Grand Prix.
Time attack.
Game select.
Versus battle. Select your player. Select map. Bosses. Battle. Select your player. Select map.
Also, the main title screen was once again voiced by Mario in the US version.
It was,
but
you're right.
in the Japanese original
No way it
version,
wasn't Mario.
It was voiced by a chorus of children. Check it out.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Yeah. That's nostalgia right there.
And half
You know what?
the roster.
Funny enough, that right there is like nostalgic to some kids. It sounds really weird to me, but yeah. All right.
And half the roster was recast and revoiced. So I'm just going to let the characters do the talking for me, but I am going to introduce them. The first one we're going to talk about here is Luigi.
Yahoo! Ho ho! Bingo! Bingo! Ho ho ho!
Oh ho ho!
Here we go!
Oh wait. I actually like. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I actually like that sound of Luigi. That was like Mario Party Luigi, like I actually like that sound of Luigi. Luigi was so much cooler back before he was like a scaredy cat. I'm gonna say it. Way cooler.
Here we go. I'm Luigi, #1.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's the voice of Mario Party. Actually, it's not a bad voice of Luigi. I don't care what anyone says.
Take that. Bingo. Bye-bye. Yep, lady. Bingo. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you.
All right, that's not bad. Peach is interesting.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! I like Toad's voice. So wait. So basically, are all the voices like the Mario Party voices that they originally were from? You know what I'm talking about, right? That's essentially what these voices are. It's all of the clips from like Mario Party. So basically, they were recasted for different voices, because that's Toad's voice in Mario Party, the original one. I promise you it is. Alright, so I might be actually more a fan of the Japanese voice actors just a little bit. I like those the sounds. Except for that. Ow! That one's pretty funny.
I'm the best.
And here's Wario.
What does Wario sound like? I'm very curious about this. Yeah! A deeper voice. No, I actually very much prefer the Japanese voice actors, actually. Very much.
No, I missed. Here I go. Here I go. Here we go. I'm a Wario.
I like that. I'm a lot.
Wario, I've got to win.
Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. But before we talk about the next topic, if you're looking for any of the Japanese merchandise that I featured in this episode, I got a great sponsor for you. And yeah, if you want an easy way to find
He's
any
a white
Japanese
guy?
game you want,
I should have known
or
that,
Japanese merchandise that never came out in America, I big love. And back to the show. All right, so we'll start off in order with Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. And right here on the front, you can see a tagline that says, "Where racing becomes an adventure." And on all sides of the box, you can see key art of various characters.
I actually don't mind ads when I'm watching on my own time. When I'm with you guys, it just feels weird to watch an ad, you know? Like, sometimes I actually do look at ads, and actually we'll consider it. Like, I considered doing a couple of... I think I bought something when I saw an ad recently. So
showed you the
I don't mind ads
all
all the time. It's like it depends on where I'm
Bowser
doing.
With a red shell hitting him, and on the last side here we can also see Toad. But anyways, let's read the back of the box. Starts off with saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. The Super Mario Go-Kart Park is open for fun.
Okay.
Master the unique driving styles of Mario, Luigi, and the Princess. Drag with Donkey Kong Jr. Crash with the King of Koopas. Lock fenders with Yoshi. You can race
they got
head-to-head
all the
with a
names.
friend
Kinda
or
sick,
against the
actually.
computer in great split-screen Mode 7 trademark graphics. Do you have what it takes to win the Gold Cup in the
I
challenging
do.
Star Circuit? It's as much fun to drive as it is to win. Feel like a bit less speed and a lot more strategy? Take a crack at the battle mode. In 4 different maze-like courses, you'll use Koopa shells, banana peels, superstars, and other wacky weapons to burst your opponent's target balloons and triumph. 2 games in 1, Mario Grand Prix and Battle Mode. 8 familiar characters, 20 different tracks, 3 different skill levels, and battery-backed memory to save your best times.
Battery back.
Anyways,
I
let's
totally
open this
forgot that
box
battery back
here and
memory.
show
I
you
totally
that
forgot about
there is
that.
a cart that has similar artwork to the one that was on the front of the box.
Yeah. All right,
Also,
let's see
we
the
have
Japanese
the-
one now.
Hi.
I don't care enough. I don't care enough. I don't care enough.
Each driver has their own strengths and weaknesses. Try using different drivers until you find the one that's best for you. And the white
All
text
this
here
is-
says this
is
game has a
stretch?
battery-backed memory that saves the best time trial times and keeps track of which trophy
is a
cups
stretch,
you have
okay.
earned. If you switch the game pack on and off repeatedly, you may erase the save
There's a lot to look at
information.
here.
And then you'll see beautiful cell art of, I believe most of the ones that are used here were used in past games. I might be wrong about that. Though I will say this art of a Koopa Troopa is the most adorable version
I actually
of the Koopa
like.
Troopa.
Look at that Koopa Troop. That's really cute. I actually like that a lot. Back when Koopa Troopers are cool, you know.
I've ever seen, and I can't really say for sure if I've ever seen that in any other game before.
Bring back Koopa
But
Troop.
where I was unsure about that, I can
The
say
cute
from
one.
here forth, the rest of the artwork was made uniquely for Super Mario Kart. And try to remember this image here for later. We'll get to that. But as you can see here, this unique artwork of Mario playing battle mode with Bowser, as well as doing some drifting, collecting coins, Yoshi looking like he's spinning out, and then we got descriptions of the drivers.
Now,
Now,
Yoshi's
this is
looking
really
hot.
cool. I won't go through reading all the descriptions, but I will take the time to mention all these little nicknames they have, like the Bros, which has Mario and Luigi, the Dragon and the Lady, which has Princess Peach and Yoshi, the Showdown with Bowser and Donkey Kong Jr.,
Okay, they call it a
and
Showdown?
the Small Guys featuring the Koopa and Toad. Here's something that will be different from the Japanese version, so take a note of it. In the US manual,
Wait, who's the best character in Mario Kart 64? Who's the best character considered? Like the best racer? I actually have no clue. Does it depend on track or is it just like a thing? I have no clue who's the best.
when talking about the Ghost Valley slipperiness, it says absent in the box that has an X. And then it shows you the name of the various race
lightweights,
tracks,
I
which is
figured,
pretty
actually.
Cool.
Okay, Skin,
And
I've
at the
seen a
very
bit.
end, there's some master tips featuring Mario getting pulled out
I've
of
seen
the
this,
water by
the
Lakitu.
heavyweights.
And that's that.
Okay.
Let's move on to the Japanese box now. And there's that unique artwork that was only featured inside the manual of the US version, which I will say is pretty nice that they managed to include that in the US manual in some form. One thing that you will notice that if you compare the artwork of this box with the box that was for the US one, they pretty much had to redraw all the characters, and some of them are in very similar poses.
Yeah, that's
but
kinda
100%
crazy.
They were all redone. Anyways, looking on the back of the box,
Why would they
it
do
has
that
its
to
own
themselves?
description, which was graciously translated by 3-Frame Window. I do really appreciate that. Anyways, let's see what the translation says. At the top, it says, use items to deal with attacks from your rival. Nail corners with drift. Little body filled with excitement, referring to the carts. Super Action Racing is born. And then the text that's over Mario says, the colorful world of motorsports. From their variety of events, it's time for kart racing. The entry roster is 8 racers of 4 types in 24 unique tracks. Our familiar drivers will use everything they got to win, including Koopa shells and banana peels. You can have fun in 5 game modes for 1 player or 2 players in Mario Kart, no matter if you're a racing newbie or a veteran. Let's go to the start line together. And again, we'll open it up here, and now you'll see that the sticker label for the cartridge is different from that on the front of the box, unlike the US version. This one has that artwork of Mario drifting. And
That's
you're gonna
kinda cool
start
they
to
have so
notice
much
that there's all
artwork for
sorts
it,
of
though.
different types of art that gets repurposed in the US media. One other thing that's kind of interesting too is that included with this set is a cardboard card that describes all the items you can get, and it explains the controls of the game on the back.
You know what? They should actually add the feather into the regular racing games. Like I know feather is like in battle mode, but I'm actually very surprised they never add it to like the regular Mario Kart races. It seems like a good item to have to dodge red shells. Or
Anyways,
bananas
opening up
or
the
green
game
shells.
manual, there's also a message here similar to the US one, but it reads out a little bit differently. It says, hi everyone, welcome to the race venue of Super Mario Kart today. I am the starter, judge, and helper for all the karts that fall out of the stage in this event. Basically, I look after all the drivers, and my name is Jugemu. And naming the character Jugemu has quite the backstory for it if you're not familiar with Japanese culture. So first of all, Jugemu is a famous rakugo story, and a rakugo is what you're seeing here on the screen. It's a form of Japanese spoken entertainment where where a lone storyteller will usually show up on stage and tell a story. And so the plot of Jugemu is two parents that couldn't think of a name for their newborn son, and the father went to a temple and asked the priest to come up with a name. The priest suggests Jugemu and several other names, and the father could not decide which, and so instead he gave the baby all of the names all at once as the name. Here's a pre-made little meme that I saw on Google. Honestly, none of you want to hear me botch all these Japanese words, but as you can see here, it's a ridiculous length, and that's the whole point of the story. But why would a Lakitu be named Jugemu? Well, there's different variations of that story, and it's often theorized by Japanese fans of the game that it's a version where, in a less gruesome version, Jugemu falls into a lake due to the people that found him drowning in the lake. It took so long to try to say out his name, and his parents barely arrive in time to save him, which I'm sure that's the version that inspired the name of this Lakitu. And the reason for that is that the Lakitu does take the time to get the kart racers out of the lake, and he even makes a point to say this in his description in the game manual. Also interesting to note,
Lakitu isn't a bad guy if you think about it. Lakitu isn't a bad guy. He tries to save the racers, even though we don't like listening to him. He's like a father to us, but we're like kids, like babies. Babies in racing carts. Lakitu's a murderer? Okay. Take a step back or two, alright? It'd be pretty cool if the Goomba stop off of players and then boost off. Then, like, that's like Toe Harbor. That'd be kind of sick.
Paipo
Wouldn't make
is
sense, though.
one of the names that is part of Jugemu's full name, as you can see here again with that meme. And Paipo is the name of the Spiney's eggs that the Lakitu throws out. It's all interconnected. It also says, by the way, my real name is Fishing Jugemu. It's a pleasure to meet you. As you're probably noticing as I'm flipping through the pages here, they did not reuse any old artwork for this manual of Super Mario Kart. Unlike the US version, every piece of line art that you see here is uniquely made and in later use in the US manual as well. But there is one thing that is really unique to this manual. Occasionally there are haikus. This one next to Mario says, "It is addicting when you were nailing a drift, such high pleasure." And then in this
really
manual, Yoshi's
Wait, did he really put a cherry blossom tree in the background?
It's addicting when you were nailing a drift, such high pleasure. And then in this manual, Yoshi's actually saying something. And what he's saying here is give me, with the exclamation point, and then it says coin ... And interesting to note, it's English in katakana form. And the haiku next to him says, "If I saved it up, I will not ever let it go."
That's funny.
Coin. And then we have something similar to the US manual, except all the descriptions are slightly different. For Mario and Luigi, it says Showdown of Brothers. And then for Princess Peach and Yoshi, it says Showdown of Beauty and Dinosaur. For King Koopa and Donkey Kong Jr., it says Showdown of the Big. And then for the Koopa and Toad, it says Showdown of the Side Characters, which could also be translated to supporting characters. And there's the X that I told you about with the US manual. It doesn't have any text inside of it whatsoever, and it's a completely different colored X as well. Here again are some various tips, but here's something that I found really interesting. The ape logo was in this yellow box, so I asked to have it translated, and the entire thing translates to Nintendo Official Guidebook with the red font. And then in the blue font, it says Editing and Planning done by Ape and Shogakan. Ape famously worked on the Mother series, which again, I had no idea that they had any involvement with Super Mario Kart. And then Shogakan is a big famous Japanese publisher, known best for Detective Conan. And then here it just kind of talks about the guide.
Wait, this isn't Splatoon. Who's sending us a Splatoon stream today? Also, JD5, I'm waiting for you to buy Splatoon for me in Avon, Ohio.
It says full price to be announced. Now I gotta buy the player's guide so I can check out this manga. I will definitely be picking that up at some point. That'd be interesting to translate. Anyways, moving on to the N64 versions. Mario Kart 64 for the US. This one also has
this is the box art for this one too?
Artwork on all sides of the binder of the box. And on the back it says 3, 2, 1, go. The signal light changes and you drop the pedal to the metal. Take on up to 3 friends in the split screen versus games, or race solo in the Mario Kart Grand Prix. Tell your friends to bring it on in the highly competitive battle mode. Advanced features allow you to race
I'm broke.
with your
Nah, it doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter.
No longer
You
must
still gotta give it to me.
simply against
Still gotta
the
do
clock.
it. Doesn't
You
matter.
can finally race against yourself. The manual actually has a revision if you bought the player's choice version. It's a lot more boring, but the original release had this gorgeous looking cover that wraps around the entire thing. So if you open it up like this, you can see one large image with Wario, Bowser, Peach, and Toad. It's pretty cool. Again, lots of fantastic art being used here.
Hey, yo, DK!
There's also a little image of Lakitu that says it's time to start. You can see here all the characters are named, and when you check out the Japanese manual, you will see the Japanese variants to all these names. It's kind of interesting. Lots of great, unique art made for these manuals that you wouldn't be able to see if you only bought the cart or played on a virtual console. Definitely worth at least giving you a look here. And lots of zoom out shots of various courses. You know me, I love some good zoom outs, so all these pictures are kind of fantastic with deep descriptions of
I can't play League for a good reason.
And that's all there is to really note for the US one. The Japanese box, however, we got a lot to talk about. This thing is beefy, isn't it? It's because it comes with its own unique controller with a black top and a gray bottom.
I love this song. I am banned from League.
The characters' names in a tire behind.
Did you see the tweet I put out earlier?
Include the controller, so we'll put that aside.
I put a tweet out earlier about being banned from League of Legends. You go look at it, JG5.
And outside of that is a normal N64 size box and has a lot of stuff written on the back, so I'm going to read this out to you as well. The red font with the black border says, "Everyone's in a heated mood. Playing just by yourself I know you don't follow is a waste." The white font with the green border says, "The famous Mario Kart Rush in the N64 with a huge
I can tweet about
up,
dirty things about you, bro.
Fun characters.
I've been tweeting about you a lot
satisfying
recently.
4-player functionality.
I got beef with
Battle mode comes back as well. It's almost too fun." And then the yellow font with the purple border says, "More exciting by connecting 4 controllers." That's a lot better. I have no idea what was going on with the localizers in the West. Anyways, opening it up, you'll see that the label does match the cover of both the large box and the smaller box.
I actually like that logo a lot.
Also features
I very much like that logo.
Wonderful looking art. And if we open it up the same way we did for the US one, we don't get the same effects. We have Mario giving us a nice thumbs up as he's driving away. But here you can see the various characters' alternate names. They also were nice enough to write them out in Japanese, but we'll get to all that a little bit later. The manual is relatively the same to the US one, and funny enough, if you look at the credits in the back of the manual here, Charles Martinet is credited in English, but they spelled his name wrong. Very unfortunate.
Really? That's crazy. They spelled Charles Martinet wrong? That's awesome. I need that. Make another account, LMAO. We're going to do ban you?
All right, let's move on to the next subject. Next one I would like to talk about is something that's really fascinating, and this is something that will span both games, and that subject is sprite changes. So now that we're on to sprites, let's talk about one that's the most interesting of all. You're looking at it right now, and you may not even realize
in Melee,
it's
even in the
Yoshi.
English version. That's
For
crazy. How they messed
Nintendo
up his name.
We got to fatten up Yoshi for the US release, which means he gets changed from all sides. And so what you're seeing here for the side view is Yoshi's eyes are more wide in the Japanese release, and his knee seems to poke out further over his arm. Either that or his arm is a lot thinner. But yeah, a very unusual choice, one that's very clearly not necessary at all. But
it really isn't necessary.
The easiest discrepancy right here when the camera is angled behind Yoshi. Going to blow up the image super large to show you that his cheeks kind of puff out in the US version. Now, where I don't agree that the Yoshi change was particularly necessary.
The Yoshi right here looks like me with the Yoshi costume on. And this looks like the real Yoshi. Not gonna lie to you. This is the me, the Dreams Yoshi with the Yoshi costume on, and this is like the regular Yoshi.
These next two things I'm gonna show you were very, very necessary. As is tradition for winning a race, the person in first gets a bottle of champagne, and as you can see here,
hey
in Japan, Bowser or Koopa is guzzling the bottle of champagne.
Bro, you're getting drunk.
A bit of a surprise, he said, hey. But you might be more surprised to find out a character that is not so devious enjoying an entire bottle of champagne in a family-friendly game, and that's Princess Peach. Her face even flushed after
Yo, Peach is that girl. It's bad bitch. Look at her. She said, "Fuck it, we ball. I haven't done this shit in forever." They said, "Drink, drink, chug, 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 chug." That's what they're saying right there.
And are there any sprite changes in Mario Kart 64? Well, not on the characters themselves, but the billboards all got a huge overhaul. And the reason for this is that in Japan, they decided it would be a great idea to do parodies of various corporation logos. Whereas when they decided to localize it, they weren't playing around. They decided, no, we don't want to get sued. Let's keep this out. Let's revise this and just make it so that it's entirely our own and we don't have to worry about this. And so as a result, we got the Mario Row.
You know, I look at the Nintendo thing as like plagiarism. You ever think it's really weird that you can plagiarize yourself? Does anyone ever think about that? that you can plagiarize yourself and you can get in trouble for that. That's the weirdest thing. Oh yeah, Mario Row is actually like crazy. That is insane. Try and parody.
Marlboro changed to Mario Star.
That's so close to it.
The AGIP changed to Luigi IP, and that was changed to Luigi's for the international release.
Yeah, those are both crazy to do that. I have no clue what.
Mobile, which was changed to Yoshi.
Yo, Mobile won, Yoshi won. That is wild.
With his pop.
Yo, they were like ha 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 ha.
Goodyear company, and for the international release, they just changed the color composition. And as for flat signs, the Nintendo logo went from blue to red, which is now the second time in this series where a Nintendo logo had a different color in the Japanese.
All right, if anyone tries to tell you Nintendo logos were never blue, this is your proof right here. If anyone tries to gaslight you about it, just prove them right here that, yeah, Nintendo logos used to be blue, or used to never be blue.
So in the Animal Crossing episode that I'm referring to, it was white and not blue. And for this last one, I had to look up online as to why they would
not
even
a Mandela
change this.
effect.
I didn't recognize this parody, so big thank you to the Cutting Room Floor. I'll leave a link to that website in the video description. And apparently in Japan, it was an orange ball with a blue 64, which was a parody of the 76 gas station. And once again, just to kind of remove that affiliation, it was changed to a blue ball with a white 64. And lastly, this sign for a farm says Moo Moo Farm in the US, but Momo Farm in Japan, which before I get corrected for it, in Japan, it would still sound like a cow moo. That's why it's spelled the way that it is. And obviously it was changed in the US for the more common spelling that we do out here. But speaking of Moo Moo Farm, let's move on to the next subject. And the reason why we move on now to menu stuff is that there's English written words that the Japanese version has that plain as day tells you what in Japan they decided they were going to name these courses. But there are so many courses in the US version that were completely renamed, despite the fact that it's already been spelled out for them. And
hey, welcome back, Skinny. Let's go.
But that is probably the least interesting among some of these other changes. For example, Luigi Raceway is Luigi Circuit in Japan. Karakara means parched or dried up, so Karakara Desert is the name in Japan. And they did a really interesting change in the US. It's the Calamari Desert.
Let's go, Calamari!
The original name, whereas at the same time not being anywhere close to an accurate translation. Canopio Highway turned into Toad's Turnpike. Canopio is the Japanese word for toad, and it's the highway change to turnpike that is especially interesting here. Mario Circuit and Peach Circuit in Japan, just like the Luigi Circuit, they were all changed to Raceway. Koopa Castle was turned into Bowser's Castle, which again makes total sense.
The Royal Raceway. Royal Raceway is a great place.
DK's Jungle Parkway was changed from Donkey Jungle Park. A very wise decision. Kyodoro Lake was changed to Banshee Boardwalk. One of the things you'll notice here in the player select menu, the only cup that's changed in the Japanese one is the Kanoko Cup, changed into the Mushroom Cup. And for the player select screen, you're going to see that there's a couple of names that are changed based off of the cemented US localization of certain character names, like Canopio being Toad, Koopa being Bowser, and also D-Kong. DK.
D-Kong, bro. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. D-Kong. I'm gonna call Donkey Kong D-Kong from now on.
Another good change, but also if you look at it very, very closely, you can see that the font for all the names are slightly different between the two versions. And to bring it back to the Super Nintendo version, we got a couple of things on the title screen here that were just gutted out for the US release. What looks like children's crayon drawings on the sky itself features a couple of Japanese phrases in the Japanese version. There's a little umbrella here that says Mario and Peach in Japanese. It looks like a drawing of a little umbrella here, and the names of Mario and Peach are underneath it. It's a cute little thing in Japanese culture that is supposed to signify two people under one umbrella, which is known as an ai-gasa. And then over here, a whole Japanese phrase that just says Mario Kart. Again, I'm really surprised that the devs just didn't choose to translate any of this and instead removed it completely. And lastly,
you're probably tragic, and they're like, whatever.
Right on the front of the screen was once more bunched up in the Japanese version. It's not easy to notice on your own by doing a side-by-side comparison like we're doing here and transitioning it into one another. You can see how the letter A kind of clips into other letters in the word Mario Kart. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. There's going to be big changes to the channel. I'm bringing on a new host. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be leaving. It just means that there's
pretty interesting video. I learned a little new things. D-Kong was one of the things, and yeah. All right, listen. I'm probably gonna hunger myself with this video. We're gonna look at the day in the life of the #1 barbecue in Texas. Now, barbecue is one of the most famous things you can think of. It's a huge American culture, so we're gonna look at barbecue, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody, pretty much when you travel to Texas, they look up best barbecue, and then if you're in that top 10, they're gonna come to your restaurant. Texas
Hey, let me know. What is the best barbecue you ever had ever? Let me know. I have no clue what the best barbecue you guys ever had. These are the ones I selected. I'll put your guys' in. I was gonna look at 2 of mine, then go to one of your guys'.
Magazine for Texas, they have an issue.
So
that
don't
comes
worry
out
about it.
Every 4 years.
We'll get you in there.
And it ranks the best barbecue in the state. I think they go to in the 400s, like different barbecue restaurants throughout Texas.
Yeah.
So it's a huge thing. It'll take your business from like 1 to 10. I mean, we maybe used to do about 12 racks.
McRib
of
is the best
ribs.
one you ever
Now we're
had?
cooking
That's
40 to 50 racks of ribs.
It's an interesting one.
This is pretty crazy.
Give me a second. Uh-oh. Move this out that way. All right, thank you.
They don't tell you before that you got number ones. There's no like heads up. But the day it happened, we celebrated maybe for like an hour. Then it was like, all right, we know it's coming, so we gotta get to work.
Goldie's Barbecue. Welcome to Goldie's, baby.
We're only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it's a long process to get ready for just those 3 days. No, it's all in there. What's up?
Monday, hey.
On Mondays, we're pretty much just doing a lot of stuff for the sides, our desserts. We knocked that out too that day. Just try to get ready for the week. Dell's gonna be making a rib glaze. I think PJ's about to make banana pudding. Yeah. Woo. Everything's gonna be made from scratch here, so that's why it takes a little bit longer too. Like our banana pudding, I mean, we're stirring it constantly while it's on the stove.
Bro, banana pudding
Things
sounds
just
so
takes
good.
a long time because
I'm making myself hungry. I haven't ate yet since like 1. Make sure you guys, if you guys, hey, go get you guys go get yourself a snack, guys. Go get yourself a snack and some food real quick, all right? Cause don't be starving like I am, all right? I'm on a diet.
Excuse for bread pudding. Lots are half and half. Butter, vanilla, sugar, a little bit of salt. It's like 35 eggs that go in there. Just pour it all over.
How much butter is in here? It's a lot of butter, but this is enough crumble for about 180 portions for the banana pudding. For the volume we're cooking right now, we really got to be in on Monday to get ready for that week. Like Tuesday, Wednesday are also like extremely long days where we take up the whole kitchen, so can't really do some of that side prep and dessert prep before on those days.
Get in there. It's good. I like seeing the customers, like their reactions, like when they try to sample. I like when they come from all over the state, and all over the country. Like,
Yeah, I would come up for the state for that. Not gonna lie. Where's it at? I didn't even see where it was at. Tuesday. Hey, Tuesday. Hey, Tuesday.
So every week we spend about 8 to 10,000 on
Sheesh, that's a lot. That's a lot of meat right there. Yeah. Take that out of context. I don't care. That's a lot of meat. Ooh.
briskets. Brisket is pretty much the most important meat in Texas barbecue. That's why they like to say brisket is king. That's kind of corny, but it really is, though.
Brisket is king.
Texas barbecue restaurant. The brisket
It's in Texas. I should have figured it out.
The best thing on the menu. Tuesday, Chuck, Johnny, Lane, and Zane will trim all the briskets. That's like an 8 to 9 hour shift right there alone.
Is it
It's
really?
crazy how they do it. Just got one big table and just piles of briskets. Yeah, just trimming it up for 8 hours straight.
We're trimming it down to a certain amount of fat that we know that we can render, basically. We make the sausage out of the scrap and...
Bro, that's a hard work day. That's crazy. How much money they make? I couldn't... I'm sorry. I already am crazy in my 8 to 9. Like, okay. Maybe I could do it. But I used to work at the restaurant industry and I could do that. I guess I can't see myself doing it right now. Maybe I could still. If I went back there, I do miss it sometimes. But trimming meat all day? Listen, man, I ain't slimming my meat for nothing.
120. So one
Get it,
half
nut?
brisket
No,
is
I'm
a
stopping.
completely different muscle than the other half, which is like this top part right here. And you can kind of see it right here too. So it makes cooking it a little tricky. You're basically leaving 2 different cuts of meat on and trying to cook them evenly the same. When one has like not as much fat, another one has a lot of fat. You want these like nice round edges that are more aerodynamic in the smoker and don't crisp up as much. Same with the front of the brisket. You kind of make this nice and round as well.
Damn.
So what you're saying is a brisket.
There's a science to this, man.
Yeah. What I'm trim it down to is to look like that. Like there's the nice fat band on top, and then the meat's.
That shit is long.
They all make it
I'll
look
stop,
pretty
I'll stop, I'll
easy.
stop, I'll stop.
It's not though. I mean, we're just pretty good at what we do. To get as good as they're doing, I mean, they probably all trimmed in the thousands of briskets at this point. I'm good also, but I'm just a little bit slower than them. They're all really fast. I can beat Zane though. Zane's not that fast.
What would you say is your record time in trimming a brisket, Johnny?
A minute.
A minute?
Yeah, a minute.
Lane, what's your fastest time?
59 seconds.
Yeah, 59.
Zane?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Nah, there's no way Zane can do it in 30 seconds. It'll be all scalped up.
You see the lane's nice and round now. There's not a whole lot of pointy edges.
Mm.
Zane looks all weird and different from mine.
This is how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. How is it not supposed to look?
This is the one laid there. This is how it's not supposed to be.
Get off my pile, dude.
This is mine. Put yours back. Why are you trying to steal it?
You gotta take a break here.
This is very interesting. I like this.
Take a break, go play Smash.
Making me hungry. It make me even more hungry once I actually see the food ready. So that'll be kind of nice, but still. Look at that meat. Get another one.
You want a trim brisket?
Do I want a trim biscuit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would say yeah too.
Hey, man, sell this brisket for like half of what you usually do.
And just keep it flat the entire time.
That was great. Thank you. Oh, shit. Cut into meat.
Around the margaritas.
Another margarita for us. I just got a treatment on the scallops. The fat is trimmed down perfect.
Okay.
I like the front of the point. I think it looks good. The mohawk's trimmed down nice. The 3 scallops, yeah, 3 out of 10.
Alright. This is hard. I gotta give it to you guys. It's not easy.
It is not easy.
The way we trim, we'll probably lose about 30% of what's on the brisket. When you put it on the smoker, it shrinks about half. So at that point, yeah, you're down to about a third of original weight. That's how we calculate like what the prices of like our brisket is. So that's why we try to make it as good as possible. We don't want people going home paying that much money for subpar.
It's true, yeah. I like that. I like that idea. You're gonna have that much meat, and it's gonna be like kind of gone, and like how much money it is. You gotta at least make it good, you know. You gotta make it pretty strong. If I'm paying good money for it, and I see it's like, oh, they put a lot of hard work in it. Shit, I hope it's tasting amazing. Damn. I need some meat as well, man. I need some meat as well.
So on Wednesday, we do a lot of stuff on Wednesday. That's the day we
might
start
get some chicken
sausage,
nuggets.
So that's when
We won't
we're
probably be
doing
that far
about
on.
200 to 250 pounds of sausage. And then also, that's when we trim all our pork ribs, anywhere from 120 to 150 pork ribs. I think we also trim
pork
beef
ribs,
that day,
okay.
too. So that's the day we kind of do a lot of different stuff.
Is this from yesterday? Yeah. What do you use the tallow for?
We'll use the tallow just to hold the briskets overnight, and it makes them look shiny.
Zane, what are you doing?
So we're grinding the brisket trimmings from yesterday to make sausages. Get
Oh.
everything marinated.
You know, I was actually kind of curious. I was like, they're not going to throw all that meat out. They got to use it for something else, right? To make sausages. That's crazy, man. I'm a fan of this, man. I like this. I like this.
The spices and everything. And so we'll grind it through, and then they'll get cooked tomorrow. Are you trying to grind too?
I always rise and grind, baby.
Alright.
Sausage, that's the tricky one. That's the one that you really got to do it a lot to get good at. At this point, I mean, I do enjoy making sausage. That's probably the thing I was best at when we started the restaurant. It is tedious, but it is fun. It's a good feeling after you finish all the sausages up, yeah. The sausage wings, they like to pop a lot like PJ's doing right now.
This one's a little off.
Uh-oh.
I just popped some too. You know, it happens. It happens.
Is that what that bin is for?
Yeah.
Hey, open up that bin.
It's not too bad. I just got one pop thing. This is also the meat for it right here. Just all the stuff they got mixed up.
I thought you guys were number one.
No air bubbles, damage to this thing.
That's crazy.
Never in my life seen David do that.
I don't know. Just making sure they're tight.
I hear that the team likes to call you the Glizzy.
No,
They call him the Glizzy what? Hey, yo, go back on that. Go back.
I don't know. Just making sure they're tight.
I hear that the team likes to call you the Glizzy.
No one's called me the Glizzy Gobbler before. It's fine though. I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's whatever.
He lying, bro. I saw his face at the end. He's definitely, look at his face in the end.
I'm not mad about it. It's whatever.
He said, my girl could be watching this later.
How many sausages total you think you guys are making?
480?
480 sausages?
This is a Glizzy Gobbler? Nah, man.
A lot of glizzies. Where are you guys going?
Panther City.
Lunchtime?
Yes, sir.
Panther City, baby,
We like to go
lunchtime.
to another barbecue restaurant. We go hang out with the pitmaster. We're all pretty close. But yeah, you just want to go check out other barbecue restaurants, see what they're doing, see how we're still comparing, like still trying to learn stuff, like even at this point.
Yeah, that looks so good. What the hell?
That's Flacco's half-baked potato salad. It's like a twice-baked, but Flacco is always baked, so we call it half-baked potato salad. We got a regular potato salad. This is a spicy vinegar slaw.
Thank you so much.
Salad burritos, pork belly burnt in poppers. Got the
The
brisket
pork belly
right
burnt
here.
and poppers,
And
bro.
then
That
all
looks
your
sick.
standards right here. We got ribs, turkey, brisket.
Pork ribs super good.
This is my favorite. The corn, the brisket, everything just goes perfect together.
What was it like when you both got on the list?
It was a shock. You know, you try to put your best foot forward all the time, but I think just making the list, you're still surprised. It's still such an honor that people recognize your food like that. So it was definitely a shock. It was a good shock.
Dude, they need to stop, bro.
So you're probably the best ribs I've had from Panther City.
Whatever their glaze is, it's a nice sweet one. But it's not like super fall off the bone. It's got a good bite to it. It's cooked really well too.
That's what I was eating on that.
You should get jalapeno poppers on the menu.
Yeah.
Brisket seasoned real well.
EJ, what do you think?
It's kind of sweet. I like it. It's not fall off the bone. It's got a good bite.
He's copy. That actually looks really good. That hits the spot right now. Are they still working? No way they're still working. Out Thursday at 5 a.m. What are you doing Thursday at 5 a.m.? That's how I used to wake up for my,
All of us, we
Shit.
all went to the same elementary. I've known Lane since kindergarten. Johnny moved in 3rd grade to our elementary school, so we were all friends before that.
6 hour barbecue ASMR? Maybe,
Everybody
man.
started getting barbecue jobs. Johnny worked at Franklin. He worked at Valentina's. Lane worked at Micklethwait and Friedman's. I also worked at Friedman's. Eventually, it was like, all right, we should team up together and have our own barbecue restaurant. Just run it the way we want to run it. Since then, we've been hanging out every day. Thursdays, me and Lane get there like in the early morning. Lane is touching up the briskets, which is pretty much just going back over the briskets, making sure it's trimmed correct. And then I will be on the other side of the table. I'll start seasoning all the briskets.
Goldie soft lemon?
Yep.
Can't tell saying the recipe.
Can't tell the recipe.
Why not?
Secret.
I'll give you $3.
I'll tell you off camera. Put them over here.
That's a lot.
A little bit so salt all sinks into the meat too a little bit before we throw them on the smoker.
Let that boy sink in, baby. Yeah. Sink it to the meat. Why are they doing like nature shots?
Texas barbecue, especially for the briskets, you want to do it low and slow. Like we start off at about 200 degrees. It doesn't get any hotter than 300, and that's a long process. So it takes about 12 to 14 hours just for
It's a
the
huge
brisket.
smoker. That's crazy.
Same thing with the pork ribs. That's about a 6-hour cook. So Really long cooks, get a lot of smoke on it, but just gives it that great smoky flavor though.
Man, that great smoky flavor, bro. That great smoky flavor.
It's pretty hot. It's hot in that smokehouse for sure. So in the summer, it's not really my favorite time to be out there smoking briskets or just being in the pit room, especially when it's like over 100 degrees. I think our pit room's at about like 115 when you're in between both those smokers. You open a door, you get a big gust of like heat, and then smoke like fills your eyes up. It's pretty crazy, but I think that's why people love smoking this way, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's legit. Blow that boy, yeah. Get that fire going, yeah.
I like really how long it takes. I really like a long cook. It's just you and the fire just hanging out. It's really relaxing, honestly.
Boom. Come on.
That's right on the dot. That scales off a little bit. We are shaping the bread level.
You met this guy that's a huge weeb? Who? Which guy? The guy who's like a recording this all, or the guy who's like one of these guys over here? Which guy you thinking?
Right there that was made a couple days ago.
Usually at barbecue restaurants, bread is like a throwaway item. You always see it in the trash.
The one talking, you think he's a
waste of
weeb?
money,
Maybe.
but
I
so
think he's
we wanted to
pretty
make
close
it
to
so
it.
good that
Pretty damn
people,
close.
Like, didn't do that. We do about 50 loaves a day. People always come up and ask if they can buy the bread. We're like, no, we give our bread out for free.
BJ, do you like dealing with bread?
Depends on the type of bread we're talking about.
What kind of bread do you like?
The blue one.
One of the green ones?
Yeah.
You ain't never taught me that move.
I did. I taught everybody that move, and nobody did it.
What is that?
The monitor
For what?
for the Smash we're about to play.
Smash?
Yo, they're playing Smash. Oh, so there's gaming right there. Yo, I was afraid that we couldn't get gaming into this. Oh my God, there we are. The roots, baby. All right. We gotta think about this. Who do you think their mains are? You knew it. I mean, kind of. I mean, everyone plays Smash Brothers, bro. It's a universal thing. It's like Mario Kart. Everyone plays Mario Kart, everyone plays Smash Brothers. It's two things. It's easy. Now let's think about this. Do you think anyone's gonna? If we're gonna show the screen, it's gonna be like I think 3 or 4 people. I bet you one of those players play Fox, and one of them plays Fox, and then one of them plays Pit. All right. I bet it's Brawl without all the characters unlocked. That'd be funny. Someone has to have this is 2022, so someone's playing Fox. I'm telling you, someone's playing Fox.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the Switch. There's a Switch on the side, so it's Ultimate. You think they got DLC? You think they got DLC? What is the chances of them having DLC in this? That's crazy. I think there's like a 10% chance they have DLC.
Make you guys cookies.
Oh, that's a great deal.
15%.
After all the meats.
Okay, I was gonna say
just
Kirby
hang
too,
out,
but
we
Kirby
goof
and
around.
ZSS. All right.
We brought a Switch up here. We were playing Smash Bros.
Oh, he's doing the noob stuff. You see that? He's doing the noob stuff. That's a good monitor, by the way.
Hang out, we goof around. We brought a
Bro, did the suck? He's winning too, so yeah, you know he's the cheeser.
Switch up here.
Did up B? It's hella widescreen. It's funny.
Here, we were playing Smash Bros.
And then did dash attack, bro. That's hilarious, man. What if all Smash monitors were like that? Oh, this game would be beautiful. Smash. This is exactly how Smash should be played. This is how Smash should be played.
Johnny's the
this
best.
Is funny.
He does play the most too. He's kind of no life it.
Oh, did he footstool him? No way. Did he footstool him?
He's kind of no life it for.
Oh, he didn't footstool him. It came close. Is that a footstool? Was that a foot? What's the meme at Purdue?
Yes, he does play the most too. He's kind of no.
That was a footstool. It looked like a footstool though. Zoom in on what? He has a username. Jobs is the name. It says Jobs on it. Oops. I can't zoom in on a video like this, by the way. Look him up. Jobs. Jobs, the Kirby main. It's just Pop It. It's just Pop It, who's the Kirby man. He's very sweaty. It really looks really weird. Anyway.
Liked it for a little bit. Yeah, I'd say Lane's probably second. I'm last. I'm terrible. I might get better.
They were playing comp rule set, which is actually kind of crazy. You all right? You might go to locals.
Why are you saying it up? No, there's no saying it.
Wait. They got DLC! I knew it! They got DLC! Yo! These guys are smashers legit. Yo, they got DLC. They got... Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's wild, man. That's wild. You guys actually know Smash Brothers, actually. There's no way they don't. They know who MKLeo is. They know Tweak. They know the commentators, Coney. I bet they do. Oh, he's playing Snake. I should have put Snake on my list too, yeah. Ooh, didn't kill him. Good DI. That guy's the best one. He has Jobs? Yo, oh, this is gonna down air. If Jobs down air right there, I promise you that guy plays competitive. If he go down air, that would have been no doubt in my mind he plays competitive. But this guy definitely knows the strats, so he's seen competitive. There's no doubt in my mind he's seen competitive play now. No doubt in my mind. 3 stocks. Also, yeah, 3 stocks. Yeah. This dude lags online while guzzling glizzies. Imagine it cuts the dude doing Luigi Infinite. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, this guy's like, this is how I feel like. I resonate with this guy. This is me literally playing as Julio, and my roommates Julio and Edwin. It's exactly what it is. That's hilarious to me. It's hilarious.
So we got stuff on the line this game?
Oh, Ganondorf.
Cookies and chopped beef.
Think he's side Bs? Oh, he doesn't side B. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, hit him.
He said hit him. Yeah, that's the most normie thing. Oh my god. So you guys, I mean, some of you guys play Smash Brothers in normal settings, but that's the most normie thing that you can say when you're playing Smash Bros at a party, or when it's versus the good guys. Like, oh, you hit him. You hit him. Yeah, get him. Bro, you said you're good at this game. That is. Oh, this is so funny.
Oh yeah, hit him.
Got him. He got him. That's a snag right there. He knows what he's doing, bro. He knows what he's doing. All right, that must be one of the most exciting parts of the game, honestly. I want to try this barbecue joint, buy $100 of food, then money match to cook for a meal.
Johnny pulled some real cheeky moves. I wouldn't say it's the most sportsmanlike thing I've ever seen, but I think I can beat him though. There we go. Maybe I was sandbagging a little bit.
He said sandbagging! Bro, he said sandbagging. Oh, dude, that's crazy. He knows the term sandbagging? These guys watch competitive Smash Brothers. There's no doubt in my mind. There is no doubt in my mind they've watched competitive Smash Brothers. They might not play it competitively, but they watch it for sure. They've watched a couple of things. You can't just say sandbagging. The last 15 minutes will be in-depth comp analysis. It really will be. You can't just mention sandbagging in this. And then and then expect me not to know this is not a Smash. Yeah, that's crazy to put in there. I imagine Texas is really big in Smash Brothers in general, which is true. A lot of Texas people do like Smash Brothers, which is a good place for I think Texas and even Rivals of Ether. Texas is really big in Rivals of Ether too, by the way. It's very big in Rivals. It's Arizona, Texas, and then I think Michigan as well, if I'm not wrong. Those are 3 people I know.
Maybe I was sandbagging a little bit because I love making cookies.
That's crazy. That's so fun. I like these guys even more. I like these guys. Look at them ribs.
About to cool the beef ribs.
Yeah, what's up?
Since 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Show them what's up. Show them what's up.
If it feels like butter or cake batter, I know.
Chicken's burning. Go get your chicken.
I'd say they're my favorite meats.
Bro, that's
They're
so
just
juicy.
rich and so good. but brisket is more of a challenge, so I like briskets better.
Isn't it hot over there?
Yeah, it's pretty hot. That means that the fat is rendered, and these are just going to be so delicious because of that, and all around perfect beef ribs.
Chuck is our head pit master here. She's a really quick learner. She does finish the brisket
What's up, Chuck?
and the beef ribs too. So I mean that is the main attraction to the restaurant. Her shift is critical just because like it kind of comes down to that last pull. If you pull too early, it's going to be undercooked. That's when it's going to be tough. If you overcook it, it's going to be mushy. It's not going to have a good like mouth feel. There's like a sweet spot right in between. So that's what we try to shoot for every day.
I think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know they could talk.
Who said that? My
She's so
job
goofy.
is basically controlling fire, so I love that. I mean, it's only
She really much is. She should be a firebender in that way.
and it keeps on going up.
Definitely a firebender.
160, like just this area right here.
Chuck, I'm sweating.
It's a nice job.
She looks like I understand her like her laughing a lot. It reminds me of like I've worked with people just like her, who are just like kind of like not bubbly, but like really shy around cameras, just like and like laughs a lot when you're talking about him, but not like in the like annoying laugh way. It's Friday. It's Friday, Friday. You gotta get down on Friday. Hey. I hated that song, by the way. Another scenic shot. These are the same. I think they're the exact same looks. Or, no, that isn't.
Fridays, I mean, that's crunch time, so that's when we got to start.
Your chicken was
getting
saved?
the
Good, good,
Restaurant
good.
ready for service. Everybody's pretty much everywhere in the restaurant. So Dell, he'll start portioning banana puddings like in the actual dining room. We'll have stuff on like the cutting board that's not in the kitchen too. So it's a little hectic, but now we got it down pretty much to a science where everybody knows what they got to do. There's a lot of stuff, but we knock it out pretty quickly.
Have you tried one of the puddings already?
No, I haven't tried any of the puddings.
You want one?
I want one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
Then I'll this one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
Bro, that looks so good. Bro didn't even taste it yet. He said, I know he's lying.
I'm wrapping some turkeys up right now. Put a little bit of butter in there.
Yeah, put a little butter in it.
We're going a little bit lighter on the butter. We used to do a lot more.
What happened?
Butter's pretty expensive. We didn't need all that butter. Yeah, these are pretty much done. Just wrapping up for the last.
Dang, that's what the turkey looks like, bro. Put them for Thanksgiving, bro. Man, that's what turkey should look like in all households.
Smoked turkey's gonna be dry. We do not do that here. It's gonna be really juicy. It's probably another 15, 20. Usually people get here around 6 to 7 is where we get our first couple customers. And it's always nice to see like, you're like, all right, so we're gonna have some customers today. Like right when we pull in, it's like, all right, I think it's gonna be a good one.
How long have you guys been waiting for?
Like a nuclear submarine. I kind of wish I did too.
I definitely ate light yesterday. Would have liked.
Dude, these motherfuckers not have any jobs on a Friday at 7 a.m. If they don't, that's a lucky life, honestly. I'd love to live that. Like, come up here, drink a Modelo, eat some. Oh, that's a great life, bro. That's amazing. Hey, when I'm gonna become a big YouTuber, this is what I'm coming back to. All right, I'm gonna go to Texas, and I'm gonna just live the life over there. All right.
So far back.
They're crypto rich, probably, man. Probably are that rich.
Mission accomplished.
How did you guys hear about this place?
Texas Monthly.
What's going on, guys? You would have only had to get here 45 minutes earlier to be first in line.
We actually were before you. We just left to get coffee.
People are lining up.
After we got number 1, I'd say half the line is maybe not even from Texas. Like we get a lot of people from out of state now. It's a good feeling that people are waking up this early, waiting in the line before we open up. I mean, we open up at 11, so people are waiting, 5 hours before we open up.
You got me the potato scooper?
what I said. That's what I said, bro.
Every morning we'll cut.
Yo, that's my boy right there.
Pretty much to see how we're doing.
Wish they were me for real, for real. This is basically, this is actually a convention. I would go here, bro. That looks, look at this. Dude, look at this. Yo, we should all make a trip over there right now. Baked beans. I was just in Texas. I'll go to wherever this place is in Texas. The tray. The ribs, the sausage. Oh. Yo, come on, bro. That's that heat, man. That's that heat. The brisket on this. Oh my god, bro. That's a meal for one. Meal for one.
It's all for you.
Oh, they tasted it before it happens.
I've only had brisket so far, and that's it. Made my day.
Everything's yeah, because she made it, bro. Chuck is awesome. She's dope.
It's gonna be a good day.
Every pregame is a super. Dude, imagine how big this place is. This is the day of life #1 barbecue in Texas. And think about this. A lot of people have to come for this, man. A lot of people. Are they only open for one day of the week? Is it just Friday and Saturday, or is it just Friday? If it's Friday and Saturday, that's huge, man. I'd wait in line. Our bro's like, oh, I get the white guy pat in the back. Yo, I'm honestly getting everything, bro. I would get the cookie, I get the bread pudding, take it home. I don't know, man.
Give it to the customer?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So good.
Right at 10:59, it's like when you gotta get your game face on. That's when we're all ready. We're sitting behind the cutting board, and pretty much for the next 4 hours, we're gonna be slammed with customers.
Hey, it's game time, baby. Hey, game time. Game time, hey. Game time, hey. Hey.
I figured out a little extra pork ribs for you.
1.5, half, 2 links, 1 beef ribs.
1.2 beef ribs.
So your total today is 5303.
All right, man, you do this for
303, that ain't a problem, bro. Half a pound of lean. Yes, 53, not 03. That's not a problem, bro.
First hour, that's the crazy hour for sure. We try to move as fast as possible because, I mean, it's 100 degrees out there, so you really got to be quick at this. When I'm super tired, I got like 3 hours of sleep. That line will literally get me going. Like, I can get through the day, like, especially when it's super busy. That's why I love it. You having a good day so far? All right, 1 beef rib.
1 beef rib.
Half-pound pork rib.
I'm gonna throw the sausage on the house that way y'all can try it.
1.6 beef rib.
Is there any sides? Cheese grits or coleslaw?
You said here to go?
Pound, half. 3 smalls.
Can you just sign the screen for me?
In an hour, we go through, probably about 20 briskets, like 18 racks of ribs, maybe like 5 or 6 turkeys. We're in a good flow too, where, I mean, it looks easy, but this is because we've done it so many times. We'll do
Dude, this
little
is so
samples.
sick.
We call them samples. They're burning.
$53 and is the average Uber Eats order. That's nothing, bro. Exactly. I'm paying $53 for that. I don't care. Listen, money isn't a huge thing for a lot of people, but bro, I pay $50 for me and my boys, honestly. Maybe even 100
the best part of
for all of us. Honestly, that looks so good.
Pretty much to everybody in line. Take one pass of that for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the.
So that's kind of like a
what's it called?
And then also, this is what you're about to
samples.
Eat. 3 pounds turkey, 3 brisket, 3 turkey. Any sausage wings today?
1 sausage.
Right.
Any sides?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
The first 2 hours, like, you know, it's a breeze. Like, I don't feel it, and then it's when that 3rd hour is when it kicks in. That's when it kicks in. And I'm like, okay, it's a little tiring. You got tallow going everywhere, you're slicing away. Especially like at that final hours where
here's the prices. Here's the prices. Here's the prices. All right, here. There we go. So brisket, ribs, $14. What's the most expensive? So what's that? Oh, the large sides. That's not, bro. That's not a lot of money. I'm being honest with you. That's not a lot of money. You know, that's not a lot for like what I'm thinking of this place to be. Let me do the calculator real quick. Let me get some brisket, ribs, a pound. I'm gonna get a pound of beef ribs, honestly. Some turkey, sausage. Gotta get a medium size. That's $71 already, which isn't bad. What do you mean, bruh? $6 for the bread pudding. Okay. I think I can get. If I'm being honest, I think I can like. No, this is 2022, Vivian. This is prices now. This has to be recent. So no, I mean imagine what it was beforehand, but still. Here, I can like subtract the turkey real quick. Plus potato salad. Yeah, my meal would cost about like around $80 if I can get it. Like, if I'm getting all the good stuff.
Pretty dead.
Not that I would eat it all.
I mean, it's all
probably,
worth
but
to see,
still, you know.
the customer's happy, so.
I gotta get it the full experience.
All right, you're all set, man. Thanks for coming out.
Worth.
Great flavor, bread texture on the meat. It's really good. Worth the 4-hour wait? Totally. Oh, absolutely.
Definitely worth the wait.
No, that's not TV documentary. It's not YouTube. So, yeah, this is really recent, Vivian. This is this month. Yeah, random YouTuber. 50.2K subscribers, bro. This guy is what? This quality of the work he's done is crazy and it's criminal for how much. That's crazy, man. It's probably one video. That's why. Never mind. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought he had more than one video. Okay.
Third hour is what?
Okay. Oh, his main channel is 1 mil. Okay, well that makes way more sense. Okay. Oh, it's this song. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, I don't know how to feel. Ayy, I'm gonna something to feel. Ayy, I'm gonna get caught in the smoke. Why are these playing these games? Yeah, why are we playing these games? Whoa, why are we just playing these games? Yeah, why are we playing these games? I remember that song. Anyway, oh, so he makes his own food himself. Okay. All right, Alvin. Okay, so the prices are correct then, because it was half a brisket. What it was for this is 32 pounds for a brisket, but it's half a pound of brisket, which is $16. Okay, or $18. These are about right. I think the prices are about right. I can't remember. I lost track. What's it? Over $150. That makes sense, honestly. They're trying to make you get worth it. Which is like, if you are pre-ordering and not waiting that full experience, they're kind of right on that. I'm not going to lie to you.
I haven't tried everything, so the verdict's still out, but it's up there for sure. Yeah.
Somebody's got a dishwash. Gotta make sure everything's clean. Thank you, man.
Whew, they're sold out. Bro, that's a pain to get there. You see that?
Yeah, we're all sold out.
Oh, he works for BuzzFeed? Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, that makes more sense then. Makes way more sense. That makes sense. He knows how to do journalism a little bit. BuzzFeed is funny. I don't know. I feel like BuzzFeed people who are creators for it are fun. It's like I think BuzzFeed, the people who run BuzzFeed or on the artists and everything, like or journalists and stuff like that, are good people. But the UI on that one is just terrible. I feel like the format of BuzzFeed is just bad. I think the people who are on BuzzFeed have really creative ideas. But I think just the UI is just bad.
And Sunday. 11.
Okay. All right.
After service stops, like we're not done working. Like we still, me, PJ, and Della up here cleaning up, and then like they're back there, still on the pits.
Two p.m. Dude, it's already 2 p.m. Bro, they saw that in 2 hours. Is that what it was? Or 3 hours maybe?
I like so much is just seeing everybody.
Yeah, they saw it in like
super
3 hours.
happy
It's
that
crazy.
We cooked something really good. It's great to hear people come back after eating and be like, "This is the best barbecue I've ever had." I mean, that's probably the most satisfying part of it. I mean, that makes it worth it pretty much.
They just chill out on Friday nights. What's happening? They playing Smash Bros again? There goes Chuck again. What's she doing? Chuck, what you doing?
We're trying to get #1. That's not why we opened up the barbecue restaurant. We're pretty much just trying to cook the best barbecue we could. It was a really good feeling though to see that we got rewarded, like our hard work paid off.
What's for you after Goldie's? Are you going to keep working here, or what's the plan?
I mean, they would want me to stay here, but there's a saying that if you have a barbecue restaurant and you have a really good cook, you're either going to have to offer them ownership or they're going to open their own barbecue restaurant because that's just how it is. And for me, I'm going to open my own barbecue restaurant.
Chuck is leaving. Chuck decided to leave. You should do like one of the endings where it's like, you know, like in like the documentary series, it's like it says like the side what happens to him later years on. Chuck decided to run their own restaurant and end up beating Goldie's within 6 months. That'd be hilarious.
A lot of people do think what we do is easy. I know I used to think it.
My brother made a diss track on this kid at my high school that chucked a cat against the wall and got expelled for it, and that shit got 4K views. Did he get suspended too?
It was easy.
My school will suspend us or force us to take it down.
But,
that's funny though.
I mean, we're gonna have this title for the next 4 years. We're gonna keep this up.
I'm assuming the cat was at the school then. We'll miss you, Chuck.
That's it. I've been doing the brisket shift for about 6 months now, and I'm still really happy that I get to do it.
Listen, I don't think his scholarship should be taken away unless he's an asshole to people as well. Unless he's getting death threats. Now, I appreciate people, you know's opinions on the cat thing. Yeah, you definitely get expelled if they throw the cat at the wall. I don't think they should take his whole scholarship away unless he's a fucking asshole. That's different. I don't know. Post it and make it a Nightcore remix. But then again, I don't know anything about this person at all. This video, this video is unavailable. Did this person take down all their videos? That's funny. That's funny to me. He didn't get death threats, but everybody hates him now. Like he wanted to be a cop. Oh, well, I mean, they're not going to take his scholarship away, I'm pretty sure at this point. But that's funny. That is funny still. Alright. That was a good video. I like that video. Big fan. Maybe a pita? That's funny. Oh, he's racist too. I guess they could do that for him. Why do you use the picture of? Why they use that picture? All right.
Yo, this can of Coke got me going crazy.
Wait, why'd they do it on SoundCloud? They should have put it on Oh, SoundCloud's just funnier, actually. SoundCloud's funnier. But, they should it on YouTube. They got some more money off of it.
Going crazy. Yo, Joel, come look at this, bro.
Yeah, what am I looking at?
Yo, this Jackson Kane nigga, bro. He just threw his cat against a wall, bro. You didn't see that video, bro?
Nah, bro. Let me see that shit real quick.
Fuck this cat! Yo!
What the hell? Nah, bro. Let me hop in the studio.
Wait. He got expelled for throwing the cat at home? That's kind of weird. I know that's kind of weird, actually. I never would have thought someone had done that. No, not the act throwing a cat, but more of they would get expelled if they did it at home. It's weird to me. Yeah, I get that, but I think they would rather get called rather than. I don't know.
Shit exclusive.
Lost a scholarship and now he about to get expelled. And nigga really thinks he's slicking. Now his sister getting railed. Jackson Kane is straight up lame.
Hey, yo, wait. What is the sister railing part getting? What? That part was slid in sneakily. Is he railing his sister? Is your brother railing his sister?
Now he thinks he's slicking. Now his sister getting railed. Jackson Kane is straight up lame. Rest in piss and go to hell. You getting jumped in dogs and line and now you leaking everywhere. Yeah. I wish your friend and your father go die. R.I.P. to your pretentious full ride. No more options and you asking fried. No apology is gonna save your life. How the hell you put your rep in his job? Not expecting your dumb ass to get sprawled. Got the brain and mindset of a wall. Pray to God but he don't like you at all. Disrespectful and dumb burden mistake. Watch your tongue boy, you got a court case. Abusive cats niggas don't tolerate. Unless it's your sister, we running the train.
Wait, why they keep sneaking in the line about her getting trained, bro? What is this? Is there more drama? Is his sister getting trained? Getting fucked or something? What? Why do they keep doing that?
Abusive cats niggas don't tolerate. Unless it's your sister, we running the train. Charge you estate. All over America and hitting his face. Treat you like loose getting sweep at the rate. Hope you like prison and drop on the soap. Take a new round and go tie up the rope. Hope you get damaged if I through the stroke.
Wait, whoa, what did he say?
Take a new round and go tie up the rope. Hope you get damaged if I through the Yo, Waters, man, we go charge you estate. All over America and hitting his face. Treat you like loose getting sweep at the rate. Hope you like prison and drop on the soap. Take a new round and go tie up the rope. Hope you get damaged if I through the stroke.
You just told him to kill himself? Your brother's gonna get expelled, bro. Your brother's gonna get expelled. What? Your brother just basically said go kill yourself. He's gonna get expelled. Wait, why is this 5 months ago? Why are we just now hearing about this? This track actually is pretty bad, not gonna lie to you. This is telling him to go kill himself for throwing a cat at the wall. Now listen, racism, maybe said some bad words to him. But I will say, your brother will, if he hasn't got expelled yet, he might get expelled.
Hashtag fuck Kane.
Okay,
Hashtag
that's
fuck
crazy.
Hashtag fuck Kane. Hashtag fuck
What the hell's happening? What?
Kane. Hashtag fuck Kane. Hashtag fuck Kane. Hashtag fuck Kane. Honestly, fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck his moms, fuck his dad, his goofy ass friend too. This shit ain't over. Hope that cat gets a better place too.
You see that comment right there? Bro said, where was that? Where's the comment at? Fuck you, bro. You aren't any better than him. You see that? Where's that comment go? Fuck you, bro. You ain't any better than him. Who commented that? It's a random user. I mean, that beat do go hard. No, this person likes Gucci at Goodwill. Yeah, this person has no opinion after that one. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. We would have got expelled for this back if we released this. They would have told us to take it down. That is funny though. Yeah, no, I don't see how. Literally telling someone to go kill themselves and getting fucked in the back of the ass, getting raped. That's crazy, man. And then he says fuck his mom, fuck his dad. Nah, my principal would have expelled us back in the day. Not even back in the day. It wasn't even long ago. 4 years ago. That's wild, man. Yeah, after that hit drop right there, I see he released a couple other songs after that. Oh, your school goes to a different school because of that? Well, let him join Nova. I will let him join Nova. Yes, he can't do it beginning because of that. I think they can still do something, though. I think they could still do something, though. I mean, they probably just let it go since it's been 5 months now. But they could do something. Especially if you tell someone to kill yourself. I guess they don't let it, if they find information about your brother, they could do it. But hey, whatever. It's too late now. It's been 5 months. Oh, they can still do it. They can ruin his life still, actually. They can still ruin his life. I want to put that out there. But hey, respect the little bro. That's funny. That is funny. I like that. That's funny. I like the active in it. Maybe not the active because when he killed himself, though. Oh, man. I am hungry. Like, very hungry. Fuck it, we balled, though.
Over the years, speedrunning has had its share of players that faked runs or were caught.
Okay, you know, this guy reminds me of Donkey's voice. Can I just say something real quick? You know how Donkey's getting his own, like, show or something like that? What's happening with Donkey? I will say this. I don't think Donkey's qualified for that, first off. Isn't there, like, Donkey drama or something like that? Can't remember what it was. Let me look it up over here. I'm gonna order me food. No, you're okay, JG5. Thank you, thank you. Every drama video you watch, you lose. Yeah. Look at this. Every drama. You telling me this is the most credible guy you can put in video games? I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to beef for this guy, but still. Yeah, I don't know. Video Game Donkey is not a credible source for having his own stuff. His thing is like, The response to Big Mode is incredible. Thank you for everyone who can bring me. Shit. Okay, this is like a stretch for me doing this to begin with. Whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think Video Game Donkey should... Alright, I don't think Video Game Donkey should have that. Okay, I'll admit this pretty easily. I've not watched a single Video Game Donkey video in full because I think his shut up. I think his videos are, I don't know, his comedy isn't really good. And I can't really speak too much on Video Game Donkey too much, just that reason. But I really don't think, I don't know, I really don't think it works really well. That's just me though. Do you guys watch Video Game Donkey? I have no clue. I could just put in, what was that? Thank you, loaded that photo.
Over the years, speedrunning has had its share of players that faked runs or were caught cheating using one method or another. One of the earliest instances of cheating took place in the Mario Kart.
It's hard when you know a man simply hates a genre and isn't that big in indies. So here's the thing. I don't know, before going to this video, that's the same thing with Anthony Fantano. Anthony Fantano. So I don't put this as a premise for Anthony Fantano. I know he gets a lot of shit and everything, and people like to bring his they had like leaks. He's beefing with Drake, by the way. He's beefing with Drake. Drake, he put a fake tweet out about Drake put exposed the messages from him, and saying that he's a light one or something like that. I don't know. For dating a black woman. He's like dating a black woman, but he's still a light woman, a light one. Drake is like one of the funniest people. He's like the biggest performer there is, and he's like soft, bro. I think Drake's one of the softest people. I'm sorry. Drake's music can be hard. He can be the hardest bars, and he's the hardest person. Like, I'm still light skinned and I'm a dark nigga, you know, like that. He can say that, but he's still like a baby in a lot of ways. You said you like girls. Yeah, I said me too. Girls like girls and they're from me. Girls like, I can do this on my own. Hey, whoa. Someone watching this real close. Hey, close. God's plan. Bad things. There's a lot of bad things at the Kiki. Do you love? But yeah, you get my point. Either way, my whole point about Anthony Fantano was he really likes rock music. I can tell. I don't think he's ever said it explicitly. I don't watch him enough. But he likes rock and indie music a lot. I know he does. So much that I think like for the Brockhampton, for example, they made the Saturation trilogy. Saturation 1 had a lot of rock features to it, I felt like. Even though it was like a hip-hop album and everything. And then Saturation 2, which I think is the best of all Saturations, is more sonically sound as a more what hip-hop is, I think. And I think he didn't like that one as much as Saturation 1. I think his listing is like Saturation 3, 1, and 2. But I think he has a huge like thing for like rock music. So that's interesting about the whole thing that JD5 brought up. I just remember Anthony Fantano used to be basically far right, and now he's like far left. I'm just far tired. Was he far right? I don't know. I have no clue. I never knew he was far right. I mean, Anthony Fantano is a perfect person. I got to talk to him too. So I got to talk to Anthony Fantano, guys. All right, I talked to Anthony Fantano. We talked one-on-one together, which is crazy. That's cool. I talked to him though. The internet's biggest music nerd and busiest. Yeah, I know I told you guys that. I forget everything that's saying all the time. Anyway, let's watch this video. I don't know. It's kind of hard to believe with Donkey. My whole point is, I don't think Donkey's credible enough.
64 community between
and he smells. And he said the hard R before.
And went
I think, or just maybe the regular one. Still bad though.
Without any suspicion of wrongdoing or misconduct from community members or the moderators. For this video, we're going to look at the timeline of events, as well as some of the more common methods of cheating to see if we can find any inconsistencies that would have outed the cheater. Finally, to make things more interesting,
Yeah.
I'm not going to reveal who the cheater is right away.
What
Instead,
score did he give me? He didn't give me a score at all. So, he didn't even listen to my music. It was just we talked. So, yeah.
I'd like you to try and catch the guilty party as well while we look at the
Probably give me a
evidence.
6.
So when you think you know, leave
Which
a
I'd be fine
comment
with,
down
honestly.
below.
Try to play along with this video. These events happened 17 years ago. None of them have carded.
Back in 2003, the internet and speedrunning were very different places, as there were only a handful of games that had communities. Of the few that existed, Mario Kart, GoldenEye, and Doom were the largest, and it's important to understand
Oh,
the
really?
proof
The
of
largest?
evidence
Nice.
to grasp how this cheat was pulled off. Doom had perhaps the best method of proof for 2 reasons. It was a PC game, which made capture easier, and the game would write out input files that could be played back in video form. allowing
Really?
players
That
to
makes
share
sense.
runs easily. GoldenEye and Mario Kart were a bit different, as full game speedruns weren't a thing in this
Bro,
era.
this is hurting my
Players
eyes.
competed based on the time you would achieve on each level of the game.
Yeah.
Times achieved were normally posted to a forum, with communities largely using the honor system. Aim chats and email chains were the record-keeping technology, with some players even mailing Polaroids of final times back and forth.
Really?
Video proof wasn't exactly a requirement, but was always appreciated. And as YouTube and other video sharing websites
Hey, go
became
down.
popular
Go
in
down.
2005, you would see more Mario Kart times with video populating the leaderboards until it became mandatory for top runners. As the Mario Kart community grew, so did the need for moderation, and there was nothing that divided players more than how to handle the version differences between PAL and NTSC. The fundamental difference is that the 2 regional releases ran at different frame rates, with NTSC running at 30 FPS and PAL running at 25 FPS.
25?
Your first thought might be that 5 frames a second isn't that big of a deal.
It's a huge
But
deal.
when we're talking about world records, every frame counts, and the difference, although small, meant that NTSC records were 1.2024 times faster than PAL. In gameplay, this translates to a huge advantage if you're playing on PAL, as the slower frame rate made it slightly easier to optimize tracks when lining up mini turbos and race lines. You might be thinking, why didn't North American players just buy a PAL cartridge to level the playing field?
Because I know why. It's because they didn't have the access to them, right?
But 2003 was a much different time than now.
That's true.
Hardware wasn't as accessible.
Yay,
and it
I was
wasn't as
right! Let's go,
simple as obtaining
Dreams!
a PAL cartridge. You'd need a PAL N64, a PAL CRT, and a PAL cartridge if you wanted to play at 25 FPS without input lag.
All right.
Due to these reasons, a divide formed in the community, as the NTSC players became increasingly incensed at the ease the PAL players seemed to set new world records, with their best efforts being bested overnight by the European players. Among the players back
American
in
players,
2003, one
copium.
stood out above all the others. Michael Yongarius
Did good.
would start a career that brought the Mario Kart community to its knees.
MJ.
Submitting his first world
Oh,
record
still
on
Mike.
March 30th
So is still Mike gonna be the person who cheated?
of that year on the Rainbow Road 3-lap, it wouldn't take him long before he challenged for the title of champion. The champion distinguishment is the highest honor you can achieve when it comes to Mario Kart 64 time trials.
This guy's from New Jersey.
The
It's
champ
funny.
title is awarded by an equation that weighs things such as your average finish across all tracks and
God.
number of world records to determine who is the top dog. To become champ, it requires mastery of a majority of the tracks on both fast lap and 3-lap versions.
Okay.
With most champions pouring thousands of hours in to attain the coveted title. Through March to June of 2003, MJ would take 7 more records, with both
17?
Bowser
Bro said 7. It was 17. How do you miss that number?
times falling to him on June 25th, which is impressive since he set the 3-lap record on that track just the previous day and cut it by 0.28 in less than 24 hours. This put him just one
Let's
record
go,
away
Mike.
from the title of champion, which was currently held by Sammy Chetna, a well-known Super Mario Kart runner and the godfather of the SMK speedrun community. It didn't
He's the
take
Godfather.
MJ
Let me
much
find him.
longer to set his next world record either, because 7 days later, he took the Royal Raceway F-lap
So
record
you ever think to yourself, like, you know, you think any of these people who like who used to play Mario Kart all the time and everything, or like they don't tell their kids about it, and it's like, you're like, oh, Dad, can we get Mario Kart? And there's like, no, we cannot get Mario Kart. Mario Kart's banned in this household. And you think the reason is because they cheated? You ever wonder about that? It's like they like it's like a blacklist in their household, and they're talking about Mario Kart. The kid wants it so bad, and then they realize why they don't want to play Mario Kart ever again.
Sammy.
Yeah, Mario Kart is
Given the
Satan.
edge he needed to
That'd be
become
actually that'd be a funny plot line.
To say that MJ's rise to champ was meteoric is an understatement, as he went from having his first world record in March to becoming champ in just over 3 months. If we look at previous champions, we see a different picture, with Sammy setting his first record in April of 1999, but not taking the champ title until mid-2002. And a similar pattern with Steven Juarez setting his first record in
1970. That's
1997,
crazy
not
to
becoming
be playing this
champ
game for
until
that
the end
long
of
and doing records.
1999. So you're probably thinking, was MJ
I like
the
this,
cheater?
though.
To find out, let's have a look at one of the more common methods of cheating: splicing. A splice is an edited
splice.
segment of video where a player
Hey.
would take multiple instances of play and piece them together inside of a video editor to present them as a single instance of play. Usually with
They
the
were
spliced
splicing back
video
in the
showing
day
a
too.
world
That's
record
wild.
achievement. Speedrunning has seen its share of splicers over the years, with the earliest known instance coming in 2005 with a 16-star run in Super Mario 64, claimed by Holy Moly 2207. His 16-star run was proven to be spliced in 2017, after he decided to brag in the YouTube comments on Cheese's 120.
Wait, this man did it in 2005, then he got proved in 2017. That's funny. A loser. That's funny. This man should not talk this shit.
Mods upon YouTube proven to be spliced in 2017. After
Listen, if I ever cheated back in the day and like no one could figure it out, I'm not talking about shit ever again. I'm telling my kids I used to be really good.
he decided to brag in the YouTube comments on Cheese's 120-star record, which got the attention of the mods. Upon analysis of the audio, it was found that gaps existed during transitional portions of the run, where the audio would abruptly cut out and then resume, which is one of the largest telltale signs that a run has been spliced. So the question remains, were any of MJ's runs spliced? There's only one record with video proof from MJ's run to become champ. It's Calamari Desert 3-lap time. The video is a replay of the record run recorded on a camcorder, so the video quality is very poor, and it lacks audio altogether. Catching a Mario Kart 64 splice doesn't require audio, however, as there are certain gameplay elements that make splicing this game almost impossible. First, time trials are a constant video feed with no loading screens or cut to black, meaning that splices would have to be seamless, but the gameplay UI provides almost impossible challenges to pull this off for 3 reasons. Here's a spliced run I've created. Have a look at the screen as it crosses the finish line going into the second lap. Did you catch that? To successfully splice a time trial run, you would have to line up the position of your character pixel perfect between transitions. Otherwise, you see that noticeable jump. Additionally, look at the course timer and speedometer.
I like to do
get
that.
away with a splice, not only would you need to be in the exact same position, but you would also need to be going the exact same speed and be on the exact same time. If that wasn't bad enough, all of these need to be in perfect alignment on the same frame, or your splice will get caught. So the simple answer is that splicing in Mario Kart
I had to get
64
a 64.
is next
My
to
cousin still
impossible.
had one.
If we do look at MJ's run, it shows him going into the menu after the run to hit the replay. So the chances of this being spliced are very low for an additional reason, as he would have had to splice the run together, then get his N64 to play it somehow, and the technical knowledge for that wasn't readily available in 2000.
Oh, so he didn't cheat.
There's no
Man's
conclusive
legit.
proof
Good job.
or even a suspicion that these early runs of MJ's are cheated or tampered. As mentioned previously, some had video proof, and it was common at the time to post your personal bests to the forum, since the honor system was by and large how the community operated. This is where the next person to challenge for the champ title would come in, Habrick, an NTSC player with exceptional skill. but his rise wasn't quite as meteoric as that of MJ's. Let's have a look.
Let's go, Habrick.
Joined the Mario Kart Time Trials community in 2002 when he started submitting his first runs to fill out a timesheet on the website. It wouldn't be until 2003 on August 12th that he would achieve his first record, a 2:23.68 on the Royal Raceway 3-lap.
Yeah.
After he set his first record, it would be a month to the day when he set his next, this time on the F-lap of Royal Raceway, beating MJ's time by just 0.02 of a second. The Royal Raceway track is a good indicator of just how good these two players were for the time, as their F-lap times were almost a second ahead of the rest of the pack.
That's crazy, a second ahead?
Record here, with Habrick taking
Yeah, Royal Raceway definitely got that glow up. Royal Raceway is one of the best courses in Mario Kart history. Maybe even the best.
Set his sights on other tracks.
This is good in this game, but I mean,
Raceway F-lap, both
and the newest one is
and
amazing.
the Wario Stadium F-lap would all fall to Habrick before the year was over. Coming out of 2003, he had a total of 3 world records, as MJ would take back the Luigi Raceway and KTB F-laps before the year ended. But this is where things get interesting. After several weeks of inactivity, Habrick would take the KTB F-lap back in February. Then, through to June, he would slowly gain on total records.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. All I can think about right now is barbecue.
The way up to 8, despite losing 2 to MJ
That food looked
earlier
good.
in the month. Then, on June 17th, something spectacular would happen. For the second and last time in Mario Kart 64 non-shortcut history, Habrick would set a 3-lap and F-lap
I do
record
need
in
some
the
meat.
same run. The track? Wario Stadium. The previous record to accomplish this feat? Sammy Chetin's 3-lap record of 2:24.52, which had an F-lap time of 1:27.45 on the opening lap. The track? Wario Stadium. And it was this very record that Habrick broke. Back-to-back double records. Wario
Damn.
Stadium is a difficult course for a few reasons. It has multiple tight corners and hill sections that are hard to line up, and due to its length, there are lots of places to pull off mini turbos, where you perform a drift to build charge, then release it for a small boost, which add more complexity to an already challenging track. These factors make it physically and mentally tough to grind out attempts, but this didn't stop Habrick, crushing Sammy Chetin's 3-lap record by half a second, and improving the F-lap by 1/10 of a second.
Damn.
With so much raw talent, Habrick would claim the title of champion just 2 months later on August 13th, 2004, exactly 1 day over a year after he submitted his first record.
That's a lot of improvement in 1 year.
Toad's Turnpike 3-lap records to seal the deal.
I think he
Given that
cheated.
So many amazing feats were happening, you're probably wondering if Habrick was submitting fake runs. And there's another method of cheating that we should look at: TASing. TAS stands for Tool Assisted Speedrun, and they are completed using external tools such as input files and macros that perform prearranged inputs to play the game. They are more used for exhibitions of what's possible in a game, often showcasing strategies not possible by humans, or showing the absolute limit of what a player could achieve. Sometimes players with less than honorable intentions will submit a task to a leaderboard in an attempt to claim a world record, sometimes going so far as pretending to play the task run live in an attempt to appear legitimate, as was the case with Lee SDA in Yoshi's Island. To task Mario Kart 64, you would need 2 things: an emulator and a piece of software to prepare the inputs for the emulator. These did exist back in 2004, but they were very scarce and only a handful of people knew how to create them, as the first task videos were just starting to get published by Biscuit on the task videos website he founded.
Yeah,
For the sake of argument, let's assume that Habrick did understand how these tools work, and that he could task runs. Could his runs with video in 2004 be tasked? The answer again is likely no, for 2 reasons. If Habrick did create a task back in this era, he would have to capture the video feed from the emulator, which would have been very high quality, as you can see from the on-screen example playing now. This would have immediately flagged the video as suspicious, as most videos submitted back then were copied from VHS tapes and weren't of the best quality. There is a potential workaround. Create the task on PC, then transfer the data to the N64 and record the footage there with a VHS or camcorder.
Okay, this is pretty interesting.
This would create the quality of footage moderators
Maybe I was wrong.
expected back in the day. But there's one problem with this. To get the footage from the emulator to the N64, you'd need a DEX drive. DEX drives were third-party peripherals that allowed you to read memory card data
Oh,
from
so you didn't get it.
N64 and PS1 memory cards on PC. They were first produced in 1997, so they did exist when Habrick was running.
Well, I don't doubt the
But
fact
you
that
then
he actually
learned
didn't
that
steal
some
it.
problem
He didn't
that
cheat at all in any of his
even if you
games.
had a DEX
He probably
drive,
did later
you
on in his
needed
life.
technical knowledge
That's
of
what I'm
using
looking
a
at right
task
now.
to
All right.
produce the cheated run, which wasn't readily available. Beyond what I just outlined, there were other ways to catch an emulated or tasked run from back in the early era, as they were submitted to the leaderboard. But these are secrets the mods keep to themselves to easily identify would-be cheaters, and I won't be going into them here. After Habrick
Why?
became champion in August, MJ
Bro,
would
it
take
exposed
title
the
back
exposed the
just a month
secrets,
later
bro. It's been
and
like
set
how many
6
years now?
records in a week, with
15
3
almost?
occurring on the same day. Habrick would continue to set records, but he'd never regain the title of champion, setting a few top times in 2005, but never enough to edge out MJ for the top spot.
Let's go,
If you're
MJ.
wondering who cheated and can't quite figure out who it was, don't worry. The community at the time had no idea or suspicions that anything was amiss, since neither runner had anything suspicious in their video submissions. And even under today's scrutiny, nothing has been found. So if nobody was cheating runs, what happened? When MJ reclaimed the title, the rivalry appeared to be over, and everything seemed to be quiet in the community.
Oh, MK
until
streaming on
July
Twitch now? Let's
2005,
go.
One of the most infamous days in Mario Kart 64 history, because the cheater was revealed. Habrick would release a video where they confessed to cheating. That's right, they. Because Habrick wasn't a single person, but rather 3 people.
We're all Eric Habrick.
Consisting of 3 real-life friends, the Hab Trio, as they came to be called, were all submitting times under one name, allowing them each to specialize on a few select tracks.
That makes more
to
sense.
increase their chances
I said
of
they were
amassing
cheating.
world
I was
records
right.
quickly.
I was right.
The confession video is filled with comedy, jokes, copyrighted music, and this iconic line.
MJ's a chump!
It was certainly crafted to be entertaining, unless you were MJ, where you learned that your biggest rival was actually a collective. They do cite the PAL advantage as the reason why they did this, as the burden of skill required for one person to beat MJ's records on an NTSC version was so great that they didn't feel it was possible. But we're left with one big question. What happened after this video was released? The fallout from this stunt would be large, as the community was left with a few problems to deal with. What would happen to the times that were driven, as none of them were fake, and each was a legit world record in its own right? And what should happen to the championship reign of Habrick? Observing the breakdown of who drove on which track?
In my opinion, they should be banned, for one. 2, I guess they could keep the record. I mean, it already happened. So,
Habrick
but it should be
himself
banned
only
from
drove
playing
the
anymore.
2 Moo Moo Farm records, with Troy and Luke driving on the other tracks. It was clear that these 2 were the powerhouses of the trio. If you look at the records set between these 2, a few of them stick out. First, Troy's Royal Raceway 3-lap of 2:23.99 is the longest lasting 3-lap non-shortcut record, and it's just 76 days behind MJ's KTB F-lap for total duration, meaning it's the second longest lasting record for non-shortcut overall. Troy's 1:36.68 on the Chaco Mountain 3-lap is also considered to be one of the most impressive times ever driven when you regard the era it was driven in and the fact that it was on NTSC, as it lasted for 7 years before MJ would take it back. Let's also not forget Luke's Mario Raceway F-lap record as well, a time that he came back to defend over the years, with his final record coming in 2008, which remained unbroken until 2015. It seemed too harsh to banish these amazing times from history given how strong they were, so the community reached this decision. The players that drove the times were given credit for them, but Habrick's reign as champion was stricken from the record books, restoring MJ as the unbroken champ since he first took the crown. The big question
And then
left
ban
is
them.
how do we prevent this from happening in the future, as
You don't.
assuming an identity was an undetectable crime in this era. Streaming didn't exist yet, so the mods couldn't
Oh.
place an all times must be driven live requirement on them for future records, and the question of how do we prevent this was on everyone's mind. That question wouldn't get an answer, and surprisingly, no one would try it again, or if they did, they didn't have much success, as MJ's reign would continue until 2013, when Matthias Roostemeyer would dethrone him. If you want to hear that part of the story, check out the documentary I made on Matthias and Dan Burbank, the two current top time trialers. In today's landscape, pulling off this type of cheat would be almost impossible, as world record level players are generally required to live stream their attempts. With the further optimization of times, it's also incredibly unlikely that 3 new players could even come close to pulling this off, as it takes tens of thousands of hours to attain the skill required to perform world record level runs.
Yeah.
If you took a look at the current record history boards, you may have had a guess as to what happened, since Habrick's name isn't on the tracks we looked at.
It
And
separated
if you
it?
guessed correctly that Habrick was the cheater, let me know below. And bonus points if you figured out the method ahead of time. I do release shorter videos.
Oh, wait. No.
1997, Mario. Over
What do you say at the end?
Speed history boards, you may have had a guess as to what happened, since Habrick's name isn't on the tracks we looked at. And if you guessed correctly that Habrick was the cheater, let me know below. And
Alright, let's do it. Let's do what? They were the friends we made along the way. Honestly, if I were MJ, I wouldn't be mad. Dude basically had 3 amazing runners. He didn't. Oh, we're gonna cheat? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do it. This is Hab. The times were legit. We would sit around for hours watching each other play. Troy was the best of us, followed by Luke. The funny part is I was actually the worst. You 3 currently made for quite an entertaining story to be told. Interestingly enough, a lot of people active back then were super involved in the community today. And has even seen the video. Really cool that you commented, but I've got to ask, how do you feel? How did you find the video? Troy's CM time has only been beaten by 3 people since it was set as well. It's quite the benchmark run history of the track. I'm friends with Boof on Facebook. He posted it. I liked the video. We were young and what we did was wrong, so apologies for that. But the times were absolutely legit. Luke and Troy were special to watch this video, or to watch in person. They would play for 12 hours straight sometimes. Also, I fully acknowledge the video we made was super disrespectful, but again, we were young and dumb back then. What's up, why is your name was picked slower than 3? Was there any reason? Oh, that's interesting. Are you seriously cheating by yourself? Nah, I'm with my boys. This is cool. I like this. Do we dare look at his YouTube? Back in the day. This is crazy. All grown up. New life. Where was the video out of them? There it is
filled with comedy, jokes, copyrighted music, and this iconic line.
MJ's a chump!
MJ's a chump! MJ is a chump. Why does it gotta look like Eric, though? This kid looks like Eric, though. Not gonna lie to you. Looks like a younger Eric, though.
Only crafted to be entertaining, unless you were MJ.
And Wolf. It looks like Eric and Wolfie mixed together. That's what I thought of. Let me see if there's any food. I'll be right back. Ugh. It does look like the Eric emote. All right. Well, he's gone enough then to start playing. I think it's shook up by the song. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Is there any new I honestly don't have any food here, so I'm actually starving, not gonna lie to you. So I think I might go get something to eat. But I want to see, is there any new Pokemon news? I'm curious. He came back from Undertale. I did come back from Undertale. Ah, some new news apparently. Should we check? Hey, hey.
Hey guys, HDB.
Hey Reginald, what's up? He went off the A drive? Oh, I remember A drive. Yeah, that's a lot actually. That's not a good thumbnail. It's pretty a lot. Reginald, what's up? How's your Friday night?
Hey guys, HD.
I like this song. We'll just continue our Friday.
Here and welcome to a brand
I'm doing pretty good, Reginald. Thank you for asking. You having a good night tonight? Hey guys, new YouTube video. Wait, real quick. Hey, new YouTube video coming out on Sunday. All right. I've been working on some batches of videos to release at a good amount of time because I'm tired of not releasing in a great amount of time and stressing myself out to get a video released in certain days. So, new videos coming out in batches now. So hopefully I can stick it on a good schedule. Also, Reginald, give me a fist bump. It's gonna be Mario Party, then Mario Kart, then probably Mario Party. I don't know how that'll go. Depends. And also a little help next week. I think next week on Wednesday. This is for you, Vivian. On Monday. So Monday we're gonna be playing Mario Kart Bingo with my friend. I'm gonna play Mario Kart a little bit beforehand of you guys, and then play Mario Kart Bingo with my friend Mr. OT5. Then Wednesday. We're gonna be doing me and Jorge on Wednesday are we playing Mega Man 2. Woo! The Mega Man 2 race is happening. All right, and then Friday we'll probably play like I don't know. I think I'm gonna do Mario Party. Maybe I'll do Pokemon. I don't know.
So a little bit of information to suggest that we might be seeing a trailer next week as well. We're going to be covering.
I know you can't sub here, but you do owe me a sub once I get the monetization. Well, you can't sub yet because the one thing is going to be brought out pretty soon, so you'll be able to sub soon.
So if you're excited,
It depends how fast I do.
Like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment. When do you think we're going to see the next trailer for the Generation 9 games? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification.
Today we're just looking at YouTube videos. We're just watching it's a relaxing Friday. We're reacting to YouTube videos like we're really into Nintendo and stuff like that. So right now we're looking at Pokemon. There's a new Pokemon main series game coming out, Reginald, called Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It comes out in November 18th to be exact. I'm gonna do a stream on it and it's gonna be pretty fun. So, I mean, we'll see you then. I mean, obviously you're a fun person. I'm sure you'll come by then, my buddy. Oh yeah, the downfall of Twitch. I might talk about that on the podcast, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're about to end soon, Reginald. And then Monday we're playing Mario Kart again. So remember that Mario Kart Mondays are always a thing, all right, Reginald? If you want to play Mario Kart together. But I appreciate you for always coming by just to chill out for a bit. Either way, Reginald. I know you play other games other than Mario. You don't play many other games other than Mario Kart or the games I don't have. So yeah, thanks for stopping by always. Do you want to watch one of those climbing videos? Insane 5 minutes. Maybe.
With all of
Let me
that
see this
though,
first.
let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we got some pretty big news.
Ed Sheeran is to release a Pokemon song. All right, we're done. We're done. I don't care about Ed Sheeran. I'm gonna say it. I don't like Ed Sheeran's music. I think he peaked a while ago. All right, he peaked in 2013. I think his songs aren't as good anymore. We're skipping over the Ed Sheeran stuff. No, get out of here. Ed Sheeran does hip hop now. No, I don't want Ed Sheeran news. Is this all what it is? Ed Sheeran?
So, again, maybe a little bit more of a reason to think that we might get something on the 29th in regards to a trailer. But either way, I'm pretty sure the music video is going to be dropping on the 29th. I'm not actually sure what this trailer
Ed Sheeran's the millennial momcore. He really is. You know, I didn't realize this video's about Ed Sheeran. No one ever clicked on it. I dislike it. Anyway, what if original bird Pokemon for Scarlet? Yeah, I don't care about it. All right, send me that 5-minute video, Vivian. Listen, I'm all right. I'm a right person. Apparently, I can't click on that video, Vivian. Let me go. There we go. All right, Shanghai Tower. Climbing. Let's go.
Слушай, нам надо сейчас придумать, как мы лезем.
В смысле, как мы лезем?
Ну вот мы лезем, перепрыгиваешь, я иду, отвлекаю охранника, бью ему, он спит. Ты забираешь сюда.
I don't know what language they're speaking. I kind of phased out. What language is this in here? Where's it at? Russian? Okay. I couldn't tell it was Russian or German. They're breaking in! Stop them! Stop them from breaking in! Stop them! Wee-oo, wee-oo. Yeah, I know this is Shanghai. That's what I was wondering. They're breaking into Shanghai? Bro, Russians breaking into Shanghai. That'd be a funny YouTube title. Russians breaking into Shanghai. Why are they being so sneaky about this? Bro, just walk. No one's gonna catch you. Yeah, they're definitely breaking into Shanghai, bro. Ah, shit. It's wild. And is lightning outside, or is that just like the... I can't tell. Why are they breaking in there? I don't think they're necessarily breaking. They're trying to show what Shanghai Tower looks like. They're trying to... It's like a spy movie. This is the plot of a spy movie. See where they're at right now, guys? All right, listen up. Listen up. So they're about to glide... The Russians are about to get their... My intrusive thoughts would jump. I would not jump. My intrusive thoughts would not do it. But this is how to do it. They're spies. So the classic Russian spies, you know? They get the little flying wings like in like the chipmunks have. Flying squirrels, sugar gliders. They're like, they're gonna fly down the Shanghai Tower, break into the CEO's office, and said, "We finally got you." And then the ultimate secret agent for Shanghai is gonna be there. It's gonna be a shoot off. They kill the Shanghai Tower CEO, and then the Shanghai agent knocks off the building. And basically, you think the Shanghai agent is dead. But they survived the whole time. Then they get the Americans or the British, whatever it is, secret agent to help them out and get to the top floor. And the name of this movie is called Tower. All right, so we call it Tower. A tacky name like that. It's gonna have some music like here. I'll play some music for you. It's gonna have a song like let me think of a song. It's gonna be like, huh, this is gonna be a trailer. It's gonna be like, it's gonna get me copyrighted. Fuck it though. Alright, we gotta get this tower, don't we? Hey. Alright. Gotta get going. Hey. Okay. And it's gonna be like, huh, well that was pretty easy. Bites the dust. Hey! Down, another one down, another one bites the dust. They're killing people along the way. And then boom, what happens at some point? And then another point is gonna be like thinking to the boss. I'll try to get to the part where the another one bites the dust. Hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Another one bites the dust. Alright, hey, my bad. Okay, I'll finish the video. It's Morbin time, exactly, Skinny. That's funny. To be clear, they definitely are trespassing in all their videos. It's Morbin time. Finish the video, I haven't started yet. How can I show the video that I post to share? So they actually slept there overnight. Oh, so they're doing the overnight thing, okay. So I was right about that. It was Morbin time, Skinny, though. That's actually really high up. Why is there a building right next to a Shanghai Tower? Shanghai isn't the tallest building, it's this building. Hey, who made this building? What the hell? What's this even for? This is the second tallest building in the world? Okay. Bro, they broke into Shanghai. That's crazy. Hey, yo! Nah, this is when I'm already fearing right now. Hey, yo! Alright, if you are scared, extremely scared of heights, please don't watch. Bro, he's so far up. What is he doing? Bro, I'm queasy watching this. I guess if he falls, he's gonna fall on that, but he's probably gonna break it and then fall and die still. The most epic outro. Shut up, Skinny. You're trying to tell him to die. Is that you're referring to? Oh my god, bro, what the hell? No, man, no. No way! Oh, for you? Oh, okay. How'd they get down? Bro almost fell. That's my biggest thing. How'd they get down?
Мама в шоке будет.
Oh, they found a place. Cool. Hexy no, bro. And they submitted the video and they died. Bro, that's a little too confident for a high five, bro. How did they get down? How the fuck did they get down? All right. How? Bro, they broke into China. After Washington's, I have a lot more respect for construction workers. I've always had respect for them. Just sitting in my chair and freaking out like I'm actually with them. Exactly my point, bro. Oh, I'm gonna dream about this tonight and then think of the worst things ever. That was the first super viral one, I imagine. I imagine now they can take it easy these days. Exactly. They can take it as easy as they want to these days. They're probably rolling in money. No way. After that one, 94 million views. Yep. Yep, you would not be seeing me doing a lot more stunts after that. Look at that. Look at that. I take my time. I bet they have done harder ones. They haven't done as good as that, though, apparently. Nah, man, I can't do that. Oh, no, I'm not watching that, Vivian. I promise you I'm not watching that. Hexy no, bro. I saw this and I was just curious of it to begin with. Let me see the comments, though. This person said, please don't die in doing this. Bro, you can't control that. I reacted to music. You react to musical instruments? And if you do, where should I send them? You can send them in chat. Vol. Welcome in, Vol. Welcome in. I won't do too many after this because I still have to eat, but still. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Sacrifice. Palaska on YouTube or on SoundCloud. Something I made. All right, I'm trusting you. I don't usually do this. All right. What we got here? It's off your album, your EP, or you prefer to call it album. Is this true? We already did react to her brother on SoundCloud. Alright, let's listen to this. Is this the sounds? Oh, Theme beats, okay. It's like a movie, almost like Alien. Morbid time. You know what I thought of? This is something. This sounds like a song I hear in the documentary about the basketball industry. This is like, you know, this reminds me. This sounds like a music you hear in the back rooms, like everything up to that point, and then you see the backroom character. Oh, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Mute it. Where's the part where it comes out? We start playing the music. We start playing the music. Did. In our favorite part of the Backrooms video. Snatches him up. Or he's falling down. Exactly. That kind of worked. That kind of linked up. But you get what I'm saying, though. I think you guys get what I'm saying. That was cool. I like that. I enjoyed it. They have Lightning McQueen as well. You can click. You can check it out. Oh, they Lightning McQueen where, Reginald? What are you referring to, Reginald? We're gonna watch Cars. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Where's the actual track itself? I haven't worked SoundCloud in a bit though. I mean, it's been a while since I worked SoundCloud before, because I used to post on it too for a bit. Obviously, you know, you guys know I make music, but I never uploaded after a while. You know, some of these did decent. You know, Fall did the best out of all of them on SoundCloud. But then we had songs that were like weren't even. Let me try and find it. Weren't even released on here too. Level Up did pretty well. We didn't release the. I always like this beat. We were supposed to make a beat tape. We didn't make it. This is also a good one. I had a rap for this. This man, understand the cute and tell the truth and refute the wrong. Get right this shut the people for the story. Damn, oh damn. I can't remember my rap at all for it. Can we listen to some No, we're not listening to Candy Cartel. I already listened to them. We're not listening to Candy Cartel. And I've been working very hard. Sorry for the distance. And I've been working very hard. Hey, ho, hey, ho. The one of mine you just listened to is part of the album I'm working on. I haven't finished yet. Oh, so you're still working on it. Okay. I thought that was the album, or like an EP. Are you going to release it other than SoundCloud, or are you going to release it somewhere else? This one got 16.3K. Lower unreleased. Oh, yeah, almost got 2.2K. 40.8K. Remember that. 13.8K. That's a good beat. You want to go back to your own cycle and see if you made anything good? That's a good idea. If you made all these, I really like them. Good shit. No, yeah, we did make all these. It was me and my best friend. We made a lot of these together. I think this song we never released, or this is like our best beat.
Yeah.
This is like 2018, so it's been a while. So, or 2017, I don't know when it was. We definitely could have going with these beats and everything. And this is like younger us, we weren't pretty experienced, so the raps weren't that great. And then we played the show and this switch the flow. I remember when we now have to figure it out. I remember when I dressed it up on the cloud. Thoughts of the main and I'm feeling it out. When we passed that mask and now we alright. Passing the calls and I'm filling me up. On a good time now, fill my cup. 18 living a dream, yeah, have the best friend. What you mean, yeah? Two youngins coming, I'm strong with the game. Anybody can eat, anybody in back style, living on the. I don't remember his rap. Yeah, it isn't your brother, you're right. We're done. We're done. 11 years and I haven't gotten any better. It's alright. You haven't even practiced too much either. So I don't blame you for that. Don't blame. I use this song, this outro for a couple times. They come my YouTube videos actually. It's such a good night in this. It's never good night in this. Such a good night in this. This is such a good night to Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. I took this from an anime. I think that's from Haruhi Suzumiya. The Melancholy Haruhi Suzumiya. Great anime, by the way. I love this anime. I feel like it's a bad idea to look at this, but whatever. It's a great anime. Great anime. The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Okay. So, interesting story for you guys. Stop saying soon enough AI will do anything, alright? Shut up.
1, 2, 1, 2.
It was a great anime. I enjoyed it a lot. So, my thing was, I think it was up your alley. Well, I saw it because, you know, sometimes you go on YouTube and you see like a YouTube video. Let's say ginseng, affection. I saw this. It's the reason why I got into so many animes. I heard this song. This is a great song. Ginseng's albums, the 2 albums together. This is a great song. But I saw this and I was like, oh, it's a cool anime. I looked where it was in the Garden of Words. Great anime. I looked at it. Great anime. Yeah, I recommend watching it. It isn't much plot to it, just interesting. And then I saw this. I never watched this. This was a TV show. I never watched this, but this is the type of TV show that seemed like you would like, Vivian. Not gonna lie to you. And this song. This is off Kona Park, which is a great album. 5 easy pieces. Only some of it's cringe. Yes, only some of it's cringe and everything. I agree with you. I don't think I would watch an animated series since like 18. I'm talking about this. Not this. This is like a great... But I don't know what video it was I saw of Haruhi Suzumiya. But I saw one of them. I don't think I can find it. Let me see. This is a great song too. I didn't ever watch this, but I did watch this. This is oh yeah, Yuka. Yuka? And it was pretty interesting anime. It was about this one and Haruhi Suzumiya are pretty close together because they're both detective animes. And that's why I liked it. And then I have no clue where that one's at. This is like bring me back to high school because I was always watching these in high school. Oh wait, I know what this is. This is a bunch of animes mixed together. It's like a bunch of animes in this. So one is a clip from Garden of Words. The Children Who Chase Lost Voices. One of the saddest animes, I must say, honestly, like movies. The Place Promised. I think these are all the same people who made these films. People have seen 5 centimeters per second. That's a good one. That's 5 centimeters per second. That's Children Who Chase Lost Voices. Great one. I'm doing that not to get like, you know. No, it's because these all reminded me of like all my other movies I've watched back then. Sad animes are your kryptonite. Those are kind of sad. You should watch it. Yeah, you should definitely watch those. They're kind of sad. It's like more of like bittersweet, rather. That's what they are. Trying to find one. Either way, best anime of all time is Cowboy Bebop and also Yu Yu Hakusho. Those two are my favorite at all times. I was like this. This is JoJo's though, but. The only thing I like about the song is like the descending, like the descending voices, like right here. Like the ooh, ooh. Yeah, that part. Anyway. Oh my gosh, I have a story about that anime. I'll DM you later. Back then, you got bullied for liking. Yeah, exactly. That's what sucks, you know? Back then, in like when I was getting into anime of Dragon Ball Z in like 2010, I think, and everything, me and my cousins would always talk about it and do it. But we'd never, ever tell anybody about it because we know how people felt about us. So we never talked about anime ever. And then nowadays culture, it's like, oh, it's funny because it's very different. Did you and Ian eat, Dad? Oh. You got Chick-fil-A at the mall? Oh. Play the sad track. We live in a society. Check out the one I posted. Okay, I'll check out the one you posted. I'm reading everyone else said. I agree what Velasca said, or Vol said, about anime and everything. You still get bullied today if you like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is like mosquitoes. It is not. Dragon Ball is pretty good. Dragon Ball Super is different though. Super is a whole different story. Dragon Ball itself, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, whole different story. Super, you can get bullied for. Racism. What was it? Goku, I'm racist.
I'm about to get racist. Now I'm racist. It's okay, guys. Just kidding. I'm even more racist now.
I always love this. That's Vivian, bro. He's like, I'm just kidding. But I don't know what happens in it. DBZ was made by a man. Men and anime don't mix together. Wrong one. Knows the base has AMV. This is pretty gruesome. I probably won't watch the whole thing, but I think that's pretty cool. Cowboy Bebop's still the best anime, man. I'm sorry. It's just a good anime. XX Tentacion, King of the Dead. Oh, man. That's good. Well, we learned a little lesson that we all like this kind of style of videos that you can watch together as well. We're all on the same side here. So, yeah. All right. Well, we're going to ask, what is this anime? Asking for a friend. I can send you a bunch of messages about it. You can download the file I'll send to you in a couple of seconds. Don't be alarmed of what happens in the fanime. You ever watch Food Wars? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to find some food to get, okay, because I'm hungry. And I haven't ate since 1:30 or 1, so 9 hours. Almost like a fast. Hey, 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 hey. I've never met a heterosexual man with good handwriting. Kind of hard to find, but they're out there. Very hard to find, though. I'll admit. Hey, Skinny, is just firing all the shots in her chamber? Let it all out. I have a lot of unresolved trauma. Skinny, did it start with your father? You were telling me earlier. Remember you were telling me earlier about your dad? You were like, imagine having a dad or something like that earlier. That was funny. That's funny. She was talking about that earlier. You said, okay, you said you made it sound like you didn't have one. You said I have a distant father, but you made it sound like you weren't really close to him at all. No, Vivian, she was talking about it earlier. It was funny. Maybe that's why I like DBZ. Because Goku keeps dying in Dragon Ball Z, and he's like almost like he's there. Is that what you're referring to? You do got Piccolo as your dad. I'm not, but money is money. That's fair. All right. Well, we'll end the conversation there, ladies and gentlemen. Funny, though. I have a dad, so maybe that's why I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z. I have a dad, too, but I did watch it. He always thought it was funny. You hear the screaming going on in the background. Not true. Hell yeah, I'm gonna always end with it. It's the new wave. Yeah! I'll see you guys on Monday. New video on Sunday, like I said. Fun times as always. Gonna find food. I'm hungry, and I hope you guys already ate and everything. Don't be like Dreams. Be better than Dreams. That means upload videos on YouTube.